Rutir.
Very good.
So you can visit in my paradise.
No, yeah, why not?
Yeah, we are having.
Hello.
Hello, bro. Bro? What the fuck?
Volodymyr and Best Way Jade.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hey, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. What about you?
I'm okay also.
It's okay. Okay, okay. What
So,
are you discussing here?
existence of God. Will you keep moving like that?
Yes, I keep moving. Yeah,
That's not good for us.
it's not good for us. What do you mean?
Because it's creating some noise.
Uh,
Maybe
okay.
you should use noise cancellation here. Hmm. Okay. Man, you are just mumbling to me. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand anything you're saying. If you're talking to me, anyway,
Yes, I want to learn English about.
I'll mute you because I don't understand anything. Man, I will create another room. Seemingly, people don't see the topic today. Okay, we started slower than yesterday. Yesterday we started slow, but yesterday was good, not bad. Some of our fellows got annoyed by one of our guests, regular ones. But in the end, it was okay. It was good. Mm. Yeah, today I started a little bit late, but lack of people, I don't think it's connected. Let's wait. Hey,
Hello.
hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
Doing all right? Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Cool.
Yes. Tell me more about this room. It's just a little different from the other ones in this website, huh?
Mm, Yeah, I explain everything in the welcome message. Is there anything that you
Yeah.
don't understand?
No, no, not actually. Just wanted to know like how the discussions are going on about this topic.
Uh, I think this can be used in many cases. If you see
Okay.
a question, if someone is asking a question, if you answer, that's how you start the conversation. So
I
there's a
see, I see.
question, why do you believe in God?
Okay. Um, okay, okay. I'm gonna answer then. I don't believe in God, so
So
that's
that's a
my
false
point.
question for you. Okay.
Yeah, that's a false statement for me. Exactly.
Yeah. So
What about
you
you?
should. I also don't believe.
You don't believe, all right. But in what religion or way of thinking do you see yourself?
I'm an atheist.
Oh, you're an atheist.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to talk because I'm not I was an atheist back then. Right now, I would say I'm more of a agnostic. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think there's a problem there. You said you
Okay.
don't
Tell
believe
me
in God,
about
right?
that. Okay. I don't believe in God. Yeah. Yeah. I
Okay.
don't.
That makes you an atheist.
Yeah, I know. But like for me, the difference between being an atheist and an agnostic person is that an atheist, he denies God like entirely, right? I mean,
No.
it doesn't exist and period, right?
No. No. That's not true.
Okay, so tell
I
me
mean
more about
that
how you
that's
feel about it.
partially true. There are
Okay,
two types of atheism. Seemingly, you are the soft one. So there is hard atheists and soft ones.
okay,
So hard atheists are, yeah, the way that you explained. They they believe that there's no God. Okay.
period.
Yeah, but soft atheist people are agnostic atheists. They don't believe, but
Yes,
they also don't claim that, hey, there is no God. There is no God. They're not like that. They say we don't know whether any God exists or not. But
okay,
I don't believe because I don't see enough evidence. I don't see evidence. I don't see
yes.
convincing evidence. So yeah, such sort of reasons why they don't believe.
Yeah, I would say I fit more in the second one.
Yeah, so you're an agnostic atheist.
Yeah, basically. And you were the first one, right? You were just like a regular atheist,
No, I
a
am
more
also
strong atheist.
no, I'm also a weak atheist.
Oh, weak atheist. I
Yeah.
see. Okay, okay, that makes sense. And why that for you? Like, just because there's not enough evidence, or there's something specific that made you there?
I think for me, I don't see good evidence. Yeah, there are a lot of evidence for me, but no, they're not good. For
Okay.
example, if someone says, "Hey, you know what? God exists." Why? Because in this book it says so. Well, that's not a good evidence for me.
Yeah, that's not a proof, right?
Yeah, and some people say, "You know what? People had seen something in the past." Oh, wait a second. This is also not good evidence for me. And some other people say, "You know what? I experienced something. I
Personal
had an
experience, right?
experience." Yeah,
I hate that. I hate that.
yeah,
For me, that's the worst kind of proof.
yeah. I cannot say worse. Like if well presented or well experienced, it can be a
Yes,
good evidence for me. But mostly their experience is only something that they had and they cannot repeat that. There's no repetition in that. So that's why it's
basically
also proven for
coincidence,
me.
right?
Well, that's what I think. Yeah, I think it was a
Yeah,
coincidence, or maybe they had some hallucinations, misunderstanding, maybe
perhaps,
optical
perhaps.
illusions, or maybe something else.
Okay, that makes sense. Um, for me, there's just one specific point about like this whole faith and religion and God discussion that I feel that's important to point, which is I don't believe that God exists because of okay proofs and whatever, but I do believe that people that have faith they actually experience that, you know. So for example, when someone tells me, "Oh, I was talking with God and na 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 na," and yeah, we had a conversation and that helped me to I don't know overcome that problem. I do believe that this person actually not necessarily had a conversation with God because I don't believe that God exists, but I do believe that for her, for this person, um, God exists, you know, because for her, this inner conversation, like talking with yourself, is talking with God, you know. But I would say that's more of self-reflection that rather than talking with God, you know. So for this person, God exists, you know. But that's just my way of thinking.
I just don't like that jargon. Like for me, it exists. For you, it doesn't exist. I don't think reality works like that. So,
Okay.
yeah, like just people believe in something and some people don't believe in something. So,
Yes.
and when we don't believe in something, it doesn't change the reality. Reality is reality out there. Doesn't matter whether you
Yes.
believe in something or you don't believe in something. For example, I don't believe in God. That doesn't mean God doesn't exist, or that doesn't mean there's
Yes.
no any God. Maybe that there is some gods that maybe even people not aware of.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
And that's actually a very important point that you pointed out there, because for me, one of the things that catch caught me my attention back then when I realized I was a weak atheist was that, for example, if I was born in Asia in a certain region, I would probably follow a specific religion, and if I was born in US, for example, in a other specific region, I would follow another one. So that's something that didn't make sense for me, because usually people that are religious, they go like, oh, my God exists because of this and that, and if this person was born in a different country, a different place, this person would think differently, and I don't know, that actually makes me feel a little weird about it.
Hi, what's up?
So, hi, man. Nothing
How are you,
much
dude?
here. We are fine, dude. What about you?
I'm also great. So you're live on YouTube or what?
You're watching through YouTube. Cool.
Right. So what's your YouTube channel?
I thought you're watching on YouTube right now.
Okay,
That's what I
those are
understood. Yeah.
Are you
nice.
drunk, bro? I'm not watching on YouTube.
I heard the same thing, actually.
Yeah. I think he's drunk.
Probably,
Yeah.
perhaps.
Harry. Like today, I think maximum I will have this maybe just 2 hours. It will be short. And what do you mean we?
Cherry.
Okay. Yeah, but don't worry. At weekend we will have very long ones. You can join.
Bro, are you Christian?
No.
You hear me, bro?
Yeah, we hear
Yes.
you.
You are Christian or you are atheist?
I'm drunken, man.
You're drunken?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
about you?
that sounds like
I'm not
you.
drunken. I'm not drunken, bro. I'm just talking to a drunk man.
Okay.
Drunk agnostic.
Drunk agnostic. Yeah.
Okay, that's a whole new branch.
Yeah.
Yeah, good to know.
Yeah.
Do you know Badsha?
No. First time
No.
I see him.
What about you, Badsha? Do you believe in God? Do you have some specific religion?
Sorry, I couldn't get your answer. Are you an atheist, bro?
Yes, we were atheists, man. What about you?
All right. I'm not atheist, dude. I'm not drunk.
I didn't ask what you are not. I said, what are you?
Yeah, I told you.
No, you told you're not atheist, not that you follow a specific
That was
religion.
not my question.
Yeah, actually, I'm Muslim, bro.
You're Muslim. Okay, that was the answer. So,
Yeah.
why do you believe in Allah?
I do believe because I found actually that the Quran is the book from Allah.
You
That's why.
found that. Yeah, you see, like,
Yeah,
then
I got
that's
a
the
lot
best
of
thing.
evidences and a lot of things that proves that the Quran is a book from Allah. That's why.
Okay. You found it in the book of Quran, and that's why you think God exists. So when you read books, you just believe what they say. For example, if you're reading Game of Thrones, you believe that dragons are real?
No, I mean, the Quran has revealed around 1400 years ago. So the things that mentioned in the Quran around 1400 years ago, the science is proving in this time. So that's the reason that I believe in God. Big Bang and a lot of scientific evidences that prove that the Quran is,
But Quran is not a scientific book, right?
but what Quran says is also, it doesn't conflict with science.
Really?
Science also agrees with what Quran says.
Really? Like according to Quran, stars have been created after planet Earth. Do you think this is scientific?
Where is it written in Quran? Mention it.
Are you reading the Quran? How many times you read the Quran?
Not right now. Not right now.
How many times you read the Quran?
A lot.
A lot. So you missed that?
What are you saying, bro? Can you please tell me the context of this?
Yeah, in the
verse that you
context,
are
in the
quoting?
context, so-called God is mentioning about the creation. Okay, mentioning about how He created this planet, then mentions about stars have been, put there like an ornament in the sky. And that seems after Earth's creation, because that passage comes from after Earth's creation. So it seems like Muhammad was thinking that stars have been created later on.
Okay, can you please open the chat box?
According to the Quran, the earth was created before the stars. The Quran states that God created the earth first, then turned into heaven, forming them into 7 layers and orning in the lowest heaven with stars. Okay. Yeah, you see. Can you please open the chat box also?
According to the Quran.
Yeah, actually, I want to suggest you something. Firstly, when you get out of drunk, just go on the Google, go everywhere, take any book and just prove anything from Quran that conflicts with science.
Yeah, I just did it.
Then come to
I just
debate
did
with.
it even when I'm drunk. Maybe you should stay out of drinks and then go and read the Quran again.
He disconnected.
Yeah, he just left.
Okay, but
he
that
couldn't
wasn't a good
he
debater.
couldn't handle the
He wasn't a good
reality.
debater. Yeah, he wasn't a good debater. He wasn't.
And he entered with bad fate here.
But one question. Your name is Phil, right? Might be Phil. Okay, one question, Phil. Have you studied like theology or something like this? Because for example,
I'm an ex-Muslim.
Oh, you just like it. You're an ex-philosopher?
Ex-Muslim, and I study philosophy.
Oh, ex-Muslim. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. So you studied philosophy like on university or just by yourself?
Yeah, university, but like I'm not having a good education. So for the records, I'm a bad student also.
Okay, no, that's because I like philosophy, but I've never like read many books about it. I mean, I just paid attention to classes on school.
Yeah, we're in the same page. Don't worry. I also don't read books.
Like for example, that argument that you brought about Quran, that's a good argument too.
Ignore that. The problem is they ignore that.
Yeah.
Like there are other problems also, like the sperm coming from backbone.
Yeah. I mean, but what is their argument to prove that Quran is actually made by God or whatever?
And yeah, they use those scientific arguments, Big Bang, embryology, and many others, and they're not good arguments for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi guys, can I join you?
Hi, Ro.
You did it already? Yeah. Go on.
Yes, I think I believe in God.
You think you believe in
Because
God? Okay.
yes,
What's your
because
religion?
yes, Hindu.
Hindu.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Cool.
Because in everything in earth is someone has to create, right?
Someone has to
Uh,
create.
it yes,
Why?
it may be a nature or God. Something is beyond the human power.
Something is beyond the human power. Okay, these
Yes,
words
it
are
may be
fancy, but they're meaningless to me, man. Okay, they're wordless.
meaningless,
Yeah, let me
but
explain, Rahul. Let me explain. Okay, calm down. Let me explain.
okay,
Yes, like for example, the sun out there is way powerful than humans. It's so powerful we cannot even compare. Very
correct.
powerful. So saying that the sun is very powerful, it's more powerful than humans. To me, it doesn't make sense. We know that it's clear to us, right? It's like saying, "Hey, you know what? You have eyebrows on your face." Oh, really? Okay. But why are we saying that? Like, we know that, right?
Okay.
If you're not a weirdo who shaved your eyebrows, we know that. You don't have to say that, and that's why it's useless, meaningless, wordless to me. That's what I meant.
Right,
Some
but
some power beyond humans. Yes, we know that. Black holes, they're so powerful, and they are
yes,
beyond us.
yes, something is beyond us, but the name of the thing we may be called nature or beyond the human thing. We name it some different kinds according
Beyond the
to
human think, what do you mean? Like these are not beyond human thinking. We know those things. We even
we know
investigate
those
those
things.
things.
We know just the face value of that. We don't know the exact nature
The exact
of
nature.
those things.
Yeah, but we are learning day by day. We didn't know a lot of things about those things. Now we have
Correct.
a lot of information, and seemingly we will have more information in the future.
Yes.
Yes, but we are evolving. Correct, you are saying, but
But this conversation
even though we are
is Rahul. This conversation is not about God. It's about the universe.
Yeah.
universe, right? Okay,
Yeah. So I want to talk about God, not the universe. Sure, when it's
okay,
necessary, we are talking. But right now, I don't think it's necessary because you're not mentioning about God.
okay.
Yeah, but why do you believe in the gods that you believe in?
Yes, I'm completely believing in God.
Yeah, but why do you believe in those gods?
Uh, it cuts off our attitude, right?
It
You
works.
have to you have to admit that um, something is more than us.
I just did it, man. I just did it. Yeah, the
So
sun, black hole.
Wait.
yes,
Beyond us, you say like beyond human comprehension or like supernatural because there's a difference right there.
I I am unable to differentiate that, but from my belief that we should. Mm, I don't. I can't. I'm unable to explain to you guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Forcing. Yeah, at least you tried.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to bring two specific points if you guys don't
Your
mind.
religions, Phil. Your
No,
religion.
no religion.
No, atheist.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't worry, we are soft atheists.
Yeah. Literally. But
But
I have a
apart from that, religion also, it structures the society.
Yeah, like it did it. It did some job. I don't want to say good,
Ye-
bad, because it's
yes,
relative. Yeah, but it did some job. I cannot deny that.
correct.
But right now, we don't need religions. Yeah, at those times when there was not, you know, very solid societies. Yeah, it was playing a good role, right? Someone going out and saying, "Hey, you know what? You all will be punished if you keep like
Mm,
this." And some people say, well, wait a second, what if this
Yeah,
is true?
those things will not be. It will not work nowadays. But religion should be there forever, because if
Should be.
everybody don't believe in God, it may result in there be no discipline among the
Uh,
groups.
I
Um,
disagree, man. I disagree.
I disagree entirely.
Again, like we are not judging people right now through religions. We have rules, right, in societies.
I am I am not telling specific religion, but commonly I am telling.
Yeah, commonly we have rules, right? If you do some crime, you're not being punished by God. You're being punished by the government, right?
Correct, correct. That's
So
true,
that's
100%.
why like we don't need religions that much nowadays. But
I am
yeah,
not
like
telling the crimes, the basic ethics.
basic ethics. Okay, but again, you don't need religions anymore for those
Mm,
things. So, for example,
okay.
if you see a pregnant woman in the bus, okay,
Mm,
maybe yeah, like when you think that okay, I should give my seat to this lady, uh, you
yes,
don't need a
yes.
religion to do such kind of things.
Correct.
Yeah, and those basic things can be taught by schools easily,
That's
right?
just education.
Yeah, you don't need a religious book text to teach
Yes,
you how to
yes,
behave, right?
yes,
Anyway, yeah, maybe like religions kind of carried a lot of things in time, okay, and that's why like many people have these rules, but that doesn't mean those rules came from a god. We should understand that people believe that oh God was teaching those things, and probably no. Like if there's no God,
yes,
those are rules created by us. We created
yes.
those rules, and that's why we are following them. Like even though I'm an atheist, I follow those rules because I believe we created them. Okay, and this is for living together for the harmony. Okay,
Yes,
so people say, oh, when you don't believe in God, you can do anything. No, we cannot. We learn these things and I'm okay with these things, many of those things, not all of them, not every religious rule. Okay, and plus there are many other rules apart from religions, and again we have conscience, right, empathy, many together. I'm okay.
Yeah.
yeah, agree.
I'm gonna recreate the room. Maybe we can have more believers. So that's the thing, Dan, here, since you're new, when there are not many people, we recreate and we may have more people.
Oh,
So
that's a good practice then. Okay.
yeah, I'll jump into the new room. If you're
All right.
coming, welcome. If not, thanks for joining.
All right. All right.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
see you. Okay, okay. Yeah, we had a very calm Hindu. He was calm, respectful.
Hi.
Hi again, welcome back.
Like, actually, I just want to ask a specific question for you. That's
Specific.
like, okay, you said that religions aren't necessary right now in the world.
Okay, for
But
some people, it,
yeah,
it is necessary, okay?
yeah. That's my point.
Okay, cool,
Okay.
then we agree.
Then we agree. Then it's fine. I mean, that's just being reasonable, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
but
because people think that life is so meaningless. By the way, that this
mhm,
might be true, but it's about how you attribute value in things, okay?
yes,
People do it with religions, with God. If no God, then everything is so valueless, okay? And that's kind of depressing for some people. For
it is
me,
depressing.
yeah, it's also meaningless. Okay, I don't see much meaning, but that doesn't mean it's not valuable for me. It's valuable for me because I like it. I like to exist, okay? Despite a lot of suffering, I like to exist, and that's why it's valuable for me. But for other people, they think differently, like that they value differently, they feel different. So again, the effects of being an atheist can be different from person to another person.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, Paul, let me explain why I have to create new rooms. You see, the website is like it doesn't have algorithm. Okay, if you create a new room, it shows your room on the top of the
Yeah, I can
list.
tell.
Then
One,
people
two,
just look at the top of the list. They don't scroll down, and you should know that there are right now 400 rooms in this website. So when you're stuck in a room, the room goes below the list, and that's why people don't join. If you recreate, then they will see and they will join like this one. Yeah. That's true, brother, or believer in God. We are atheists, Anderson. Who, with which God has written the universe? Cool. This is the person that we're looking for.
yes.
So, guys, I am a Christian.
Okay.
Okay, I think we had a conversation before.
Really?
Maybe not. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So, okay, I have a question, man. I assume you're a Christian. Am I right?
Yes, I'm a Christian.
Yeah, because many people from Latin America, they're Christians. That was a very easy guess. So my question is, you believe in a God who is intelligent, who is self-aware, who has a lot of power or a lot of, love and many other attributes even you guys claim to not know, okay? To me, it seems something mathematical. Who wrote those numbers about God? This is my question.
So, what do you mean, wrote those numbers about God?
So, like God's existence is like all those properties are random, like chaotic or random? No, right? God has those properties, specific properties. And who
About,
designed those properties? Who created those properties?
are you talking about those properties about God?
Yeah, about God.
Well, no one. It
Oh,
already
okay.
comes with Him.
So that means those properties can exist without a creator. Cool. That's great. But
How?
why? Like you should tell me how, because you believe God exists. I don't believe. Okay, but
Well,
you believe that those properties can exist without a creator. That's your belief. If
without a creator?
that's what you believe, right? Do you believe that your God has a creator?
No, I don't believe God has
Okay,
a creator.
yeah, I know that you're a Christian. So my
Yeah, but
question is, I didn't finish my question, Anderson.
sorry.
My
Go on.
question is, if someone can exist like this without a creator, with all those properties, specific attributes, okay, why this universe cannot exist with these attributes without a creator?
That's an amazing question. So, why? Well, the Big Bang showed us that the universe has a beginning. Like in the beginning of the universe, there was no matter,
Uh,
there was no
th-
time, and there was
that's
no space.
that's
Right?
false. That's false.
So,
Yeah,
are you
it's
saying that in the beginning of the universe, in the, let's say,
they call it
how can I say?
singularity.
Exactly. So, do you believe that in the singularity there is, like, there was matter,
Sure, there
time?
was no, there was no time, no space, but energy was there. Like your
Yeah, but
God, timeless, but there is power, right? So your God has power, right? All powerful, but your God is timeless, right? Spaceless. So if this is
that's
possible,
what. Hmm.
why it's so hard for you to believe that, yeah, singularity was infinitely dense, matter, energy, whatever you call, but yeah, it was timeless, spaceless.
Well, see, this is a problem. Why?
Why?
Because the cause of the universe need to be infinite, need to be eternal.
The
Why?
cause of the
Because
universe must be. But wait a second. Like we didn't decide that there must be a cause in the first place. How did you get there? Because according to science, we don't know whether singularity had a cause or the expansion had a cause or no. We don't know that.
what do you mean we don't know?
Like we don't have evidence, right? Some suggest that the universe always exists in a sense.
Well, it can always exist, but with no time. Then
Yeah.
time came to be existed, and then who created time?
Oh, okay. Who created time is a false question.
Why?
The singularity is there, so we can say singularity created the time, or caused time, or the expansion is the reason of the time. We can say those things, but when you say who did it, it's a false question because you're assuming that someone must do it. I can also
So,
say who created the eternal God? Who created?
well, you can. So we can go. But okay, let's start with your point. And I would like, if you don't mind, to prove you God mathematically. That is more rational. You believe in a God mathematically than not to believe.
That's why I started with properties of the God and the universe. So if you rationally believe that something like God can exist with no cause, then it shouldn't be hard to accept that the universe can be something like that.
Well, so let's see the probabilities. Then everyone can decide what is more rational, God or not God. So,
Okay.
like, for we start with this probability. Let's start with the Earth, like the position of the Earth to exist life. We have two possibilities. God can be the responsible, or random causes can be responsible. So those two possibilities start 50% to one side and 50% to another side. Do you agree with that?
God versus other possibilities, and you say
No,
you say
no, it's like there is like there are only two possibilities. Why
two
there are only two? Yeah, because or it's a designer or it's some random causes.
random causes. No, I think
Exactly.
there are three. Like, just because it's not random, that doesn't mean someone created it. Also,
I agree.
so that means
That's
there are
not
three possibilities here.
no. There are two
Three.
because see, ors how three?
Again, just because it's not random, that doesn't mean someone did it. So again,
Yeah.
like, do you think that your God's properties
No,
are random? That's why I
no.
asked
See,
these
my
questions
friend.
at the beginning.
But see, my friend, if it's random, then no one put there.
Yeah, if
It
it's
get by
random,
accident
no one
there.
put there. That's the first
Yeah.
option, okay? But if it's not random, that doesn't mean someone put it there. Also,
Of course it is.
no, 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 no. You answered already this question when you joined this room. I asked you, do you think your God's properties are random? No,
No,
it's
I
not.
don't think it's
Yeah, but
random.
that doesn't mean someone put those properties there, right? That was your answer. No, no one did it.
Well,
So
but
that
it
that
exists.
means yeah, it exists. So that means it's possible to have not random properties with no creator. This is your
Okay, no
belief, man.
problem.
It's
Like,
not my belief, Anderson. This is your belief.
no problem. Like, we can go in three cases. So we
Okay.
can divide this in as many cases you want.
Sure,
So
we could.
let's divide in those three cases. So one case is like, let's say it came by a cause that we will call God, an intelligent cause. It can came by a not cause. Okay,
Okay.
we will divide in three possibilities. So do you agree that initially we start 33% for each one?
Okay. So what's your point?
Do you agree? 'Cause,
Let's
like
say that that's the case. I don't know. Maybe there are other options I didn't think right now, but let's accept this. Let's go with this one.
okay. So I will start with two, then we can go in increase to three. Why I start with two? Because it will be simple for everyone understand the point. And then we can put it as much as you want. The result will always be the same. So initially start with two, like that or God creator or not God. So we have two now. initially we start with 50% of possibilities for each one. Why 50-50? Because with no data, the values, the initial values are always the same. So example, what's the possibility of a coin fall in one of those sides? It's 50. Why? Because we don't have initial data. As we start to look the data, we realize that no, wait, the coil can fall more to one side than the other. So the probability increase in the same rate to one side as the other side decrease. Did you get this, guys?
I didn't get
Mhm.
anything so far.
Okay. So initially we start with two possibilities.
We started with 3, like that was how we started.
Yeah, my friend, like, but I
Now
said
you're
to
saying
you,
2. No, I said 3.
sure, my friend, but what I'm saying to you is like you didn't listen my last point.
I
I
was
said to
listening. I
you
didn't
that
get what you're saying. You're not
well,
also listening. I said I
so
didn't
you
understand.
okay, so what I said to you is even if we go with 3, we get in the same results.
Then go with 3.
Really? Yeah, go with 3.
Yeah, but it will become difficult for you to understand, guys. So we make with 2, then we return with 3 if you want.
Okay, perfect.
We want
Okay.
3. No, we want 3.
I understand you want 3, my friend, but we can go with 2, then we
No, I don't
return
want to
to.
go with 2. Like why?
Okay,
Like
so
if there are 3
okay,
options, we should go with 3.
okay, my friend. So what is the probability? Sorry, what are those 3 options? Can you tell
We
me?
just did it. You forgot?
Please tell me again, if you don't mind.
I mind. That's why I'm not telling. You forgot
Really?
them? Did you forget them?
Well, it's not because I didn't forget them, it's because I didn't conceive them very well.
Well, you didn't conceive them very well. So then
Yeah,
why you're claiming that you can do it with 3 options?
because it
If you
doesn't matter.
didn't,
Yeah, because it
how
doesn't
do you know
sorry,
it doesn't matter if you don't know them, if you don't understand them?
because when we are talking about probability, we get in the same results.
Oh, really?
So example, let me give you one example. It doesn't matter if you are going to calculate a coin that has 2 probabilities, 50-50, or it doesn't matter if you will calculate the probability of a dice that has 60-60 to each one, each side.
Okay.
In the final, the
So
probability.
if there are 3 options, how you say that my belief is more probable? Like, just show us, man. Like there are
Yeah,
3 options. You're saying that my belief makes more sense. How did you get that?
well, we will get there with mathematics.
Please get there.
Go on, go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend, but I want to understand more. Can you tell me those 3?
You started, right? Like you forgot how you started?
No, I didn't. I
You,
just
you said
you went.
either someone did it, and you said either it's just
Okay,
random,
so
came from randomness, okay?
wait. That's right.
Yeah, and I said, okay,
Well,
wait a second. Like there's another one. It doesn't have to be random. If it's not random, it doesn't mean someone did it also, okay?
sure.
Yeah, that was the third option.
So do you agree that, say, in this case, like we will have 2, or it was by a
This is 3, man.
non. Wait, my friend, please. Non-intelligent cause or intelligent cause.
Okay, then it's 2. Okay, I agree
Oh
with you.
no,
Then
that
it's 2, right?
with this one 4 even. Like you see, like he increased. So
I mean,
I increase. No,
sure, you
because now
increased. We have more
yeah, we have
options here
no,
that you just do not see.
no,
Okay.
my friend,
which
because
ones?
or exactly like or we have an intelligent cause or not an intelligent cause.
Hey, Anderson, I have a point. Okay,
Yeah.
there are 2 options: intelligible causes and intelligible causes. Okay, that's fine. But why you put intelligible causes into 50%? Because I guess random
No.
causes it have like way a wider range variety. So why would it be 50-50?
Like
So
we
in
still couldn't hear that. Okay, let's like he has a script then. Like that's why he
Yeah, I
doesn't
know,
want
I
to
know, I know.
go out of his
I want to say
script because
his
he
script.
doesn't feel comfortable because he was doing this many times. Now someone claims that there is the third option, which he was not ready for it. That's why he's not able to do it. But we will help you. Like we told you guys, we are soft atheists. Okay, let's go with
Mhm.
2 options. Okay, let's see how you can do that.
Go with two. Go with two. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see your point.
Yeah. So, my friend, I could go with 3 options, but
You
I do.
couldn't. You couldn't. You even didn't understand what we said. Or that's why we had to repeat. But anyway, no worries, man. Go with 2. You're
Okay.
not
So
stubborn. Okay.
yeah, but I just want to say I would like I could go with 3, but I
Oh
am
my
also
God.
honest. Wait, friend, please. Don't worry. I'm not like trying to be the best here. So I do agree that I will think like I need to think a little more about the third option. So example,
Okay,
if
then
we go
finish your case. Then after this, try to think about the third one. I can even bring many options here on the table. Okay.
yeah, but like say we don't need 3. Why? Because there are only 2. Or
Because
it's an intelligent mind, or
Go
it's
with
not.
two. Go with two.
Okay.
go with 2. Please stop complaining. Okay.
So our friend here, guys, of course, if you don't mind, I say friend because sometimes I say friend, people say, "Oh, I'm not
It's
your
okay. No
friend."
problem.
It's fine. It's fine.
So our friend here, then he said, "Why 50-50, right? Because initially, if you have no data, then it start equally to each one. So if there are no data, if there is no data, initially it starts equally to every possibility. So example, if it's 2 possibility, then it's 50-50 to each one. If it's 3, like let's put if it's 3 possibilities, 33 for each one. If it's 4, it's 25. So
And
for each
like go
one,
for the point, man. Like you're just repeating the same thing. I'm getting bored. You should understand that, Anderson. Okay.
my
Make
friend,
your case. Why
like,
do you think God is more probable? Please.
why you are not patient, my friend? Please.
Because you're repeating the same thing again and again. That's why I'm not patient
Our
anymore.
friend, say, your friend asked, my friend also, he asked here, why initially start equally? I'm saying that if we have initially no data, as we increase the number, example, you give 3 situation, so we have 33 for
Oh my
each situation.
God. I said don't repeat. You just keep repeating the same thing, man. Go from further than this, okay? Why do you think God is more than 50 or 33 or 25? Why?
Wait, my friend. Okay. So guys, do you agree that, example, in 2, the situation of 2, initially it's 50-50, but as you start to look the data, when one side decrease, the other increase in the same rate. Do you agree, guys?
And
No, but
finish
keep
your
going.
point. Finish your point,
Well,
man.
why you don't agree?
Finish your
No, no,
point,
no, no, no.
man.
We're gonna keep discussing this point like forever. Just keep going.
Yeah, because you
Guys,
repeat again
we
and
are
again.
here for talk, right? But
Yes.
We are here to listen your argument. Finish your
okay,
argument.
yeah,
But I
but
want to see your argument. Yeah.
sure, my friend. But we need to agree. If no, we will
Anderson,
not get.
finish your argument. I will kick you.
I
Okay,
know
my friend.
premises,
You're
right?
playing with the nerves. Come on,
No, it's
finish,
okay, my
finish.
friend. No, it's okay. God bless you, my friend. Have a wonderful time.
See?
Shit.
Yeah, he had the script, okay? He has these check boxes.
He had.
He'll make you say yes, yes, I agree, yes, I agree. Yes, and like he want
Yeah,
to
I
finish
mean,
the list.
you probably studied logic as well on university or whatever, and I did as well. So my issue was his premises were a little off, so that would lead to a contradiction, That's how
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was.
but he was stalling a lot, just to
Yeah,
make the script,
like
shine.
beating around the bush, right? Like
Oh,
always the
no,
same thing, always the same
yes.
thing.
What was his
My issue,
religion?
Christianity.
Christianity.
I've been doing that in chat. I've been modding a chat all night. I've been doing that exact same thing, trying to get people to answer simple questions. So
Yeah.
anyway,
That's boring.
it's boring, but
If it's longer, it's boring.
yeah, it's boring, but anyway, I had I don't know if you've ever watched Justin, but he's known for like he'll get to a point where it's a super simple yes or no question, and he will not take anything but yes or no until you go
That's
on.
boring, Woke.
I'm sorry, what?
Boring. That's boring.
Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. Anyway, I got to do it in chat, and it was funny as hell. I did that to somebody.
Yeah, like
And-
why it's boring, Vogue? Because when you keep it like that, like you just listen the repetition again and again. He says, "Answer yes or no. Answer yes or no.
Right.
Answer yes or no." This is
Yeah.
what you hear for half an hour, even sometimes more than that.
Uh-huh.
And if he's not able to get there, okay, try another way. And if he keeps
No, I
dodging
agree.
everything, then just kick him. Don't engage with him.
Yeah, I agree, and I ended up doing exactly that. But it's that's a different live, that's a different chat room, that's a different host, and that wouldn't be appropriate here. And and so it's cool, but it works there and it's appropriate there. I was just
Okay.
pointing that out. But yeah, it's frustrating as hell. I mean, simple questions. Like I like this one. Do you think God is good? And right away, people want to define what good is. And if you just say, well, it's whatever's in the dictionary, or if you just say it's whatever you think it is, if you make it that easy, that's still not good enough. It's just dumb. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, I will
that's enough for that.
Jump into the new one.
All right.
And somehow I had the feeling that I talked to him before, but I cannot prove it right now. Oh. What show? Wilk was talking about Justin. No, what was the channel's name, Volk? Deconstruction Zone, yeah.
Yeah, deconstruction. Hey, I have an update. Do you remember? So I'm not going to bring up like any drama we had in here yesterday, but one of those guys, I think his name was Brian or something. He wound up on, it was the Australian guy. Remember him?
Jack?
No, not Jack. It was the young guy who had all the evidence, the demons and all of that. Remember?
Oh, Martin.
No, was that Martin? Anyway, he wound up on do you know the channel Breakfast for Tacos?
Yeah.
Okay, he wound up on that dude's live yesterday and did the same thing, and Taco roasted him for like 45 minutes. I mean, and the cool thing was that he brought up the whole, how he does the whole DNA design thing, and how I always launch into what a bad coder Yahweh is. Taco brought a guy on his stage who has he's got like a PhD in computer science. He's got a degree in physics. He works for a company that he didn't name, but it's a biotech company that he said everyone would instantly know. And he sat and he's working on his biology degree, and he got to tell him exactly what he thinks of this whole God proves DNA thing. And it was really cool to listen to another software engineer who's like at that level, like respond to that. That's the first time I had heard that like firsthand. It was really cool. Anyway, but yeah, and he just and the chat there erupted too, and I mean that dude just brings bad vibes wherever he goes, and everyone just kept telling him, you're just deluded, and he just keeps right on going. Like you just said about the last caller, it's like they can't answer simple questions, but they just don't stop. It's strange.
We also don't stop walk, so if that's the
That's
case, we don't stop. We
yeah,
are
yes,
live every day, more than 2 months, I think, so far. Let me
but
check.
we engage and they don't. We answer questions, they don't. There's a huge difference.
Um, um, I'm skeptic about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 months.
2 months what?
2 months live every day.
Wow.
A car, she car. We had you yesterday? Oh, it was someone else. Yeah. Hey, PD.
Yes,
Okay. Are you a God
yes, I'm,
believer?
yes, I am God believer.
Okay, which God?
I'm basically Hindu, so I believe in Krishna.
Okay, why do you believe in Krishna?
Because I read Bhagavad Gita and I lots of uh, lots of connect with I learn from Bhagavad Gita. That is why I believe in Krishna.
Okay, so you're reading a book, you think that the book is true.
Yes, I think you hear this name before.
What, Gita or Krishna?
What?
Which
What do you
one?
say?
Which name?
What is Krishna?
Yeah, I heard, sure.
Oh, okay, okay. Yes, I believe in him. I have big faith on him. And you?
I'm an atheist. I don't believe in any God.
Oh, okay, okay. So why you don't believe in God?
Because I don't see
Can you?
good evidence, that's why.
Oh, okay, okay. So
Yeah.
you don't think that uh, this nature do not anyone make?
I'm not sure about that. Yeah, maybe someone made it. Or maybe there are many makers of this universe. Or maybe there's no
Yes.
maker of this universe. I
Yes,
don't know
it
the
also
answer.
happened, but people when people depressed, people feel so much pain. They go through God.
Yeah, because
They
that's what they learned from the childhood. Their mothers were praying when there was some pain, some disturbance, right? And we learned from the childhood. So it's like learning the languages, right? You don't forget
yes,
those
yes.
easily. Like sometimes it's impossible for people to forget the languages. So it's like that. You don't forget all those behaviors. It's hard to change some of them.
Yes, you are right, but if you think everything, what happening with us, everything happened for God.
God?
Nothing happened uh, when you child. How you can think that we can swim, we can we can go through with trees. I don't know my English level.
Yeah, we learn
Uh,
all those things also.
yes, but how can people think that it can? How can people
Can it can
swim like this?
how people can swim? It's a you don't know swimming?
No, actually.
Okay, then this is not a good mm, to learn how to swim. Okay, we're talking about God here. We're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
teaching people how to swim. Okay,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then I also a very bad swimmer. Okay,
Okay, okay,
yeah, so I cannot help with that. I'm sorry.
okay, okay.
Onglavanduk Shikarsen. Hey, you guys are believers?
Hey, philosopher.
Hey, man,
Hi.
you're also Hindu?
Yes, I'm Hinduism. Yeah, I follow
Okay.
Hinduism. I'm one of the believers in God.
Okay.
I believe in God too,
Okay. Then the
and I
same
know,
question.
like, yeah, I have heard like the questions that you're asking from that person. Like, I believe in like Hanumanji. Maybe you have not heard his
I
name
heard
before.
that.
It's like a monkey god.
I heard
Yeah,
that.
in Hinduism,
Oh,
and
the one that created the bridge, Ramayana.
yeah, absolutely right.
Oh,
And
okay.
why did I start believing in him? Actually, like, he is seen as a protector, like, and actually I did not used to believe in any god, like, I used to believe in that there is some, superpower which is just protecting us, kind of.
That's not different than a god,
But
but anyway.
yeah, okay, it's fine. Like, in Hinduism, it's like a different forms. If you believe in Lord Krishna and Rama, like, they are the same, I think.
Yeah, but why do you believe in
I think
as the logical
monkey, okay.
question here?
Actually, I used to have a very night fear in the night. And it is said, like, that if you read Hanuman Chalisa, then it will just, go away. Like, it will, you can sleep well, like, and and I just wanted to experience it, actually. Okay. So I just bought a Hanuman Chalisa book and I started reading. I did not just follow any rituals that, some people say that you have to just, take a bath and do this, that, then you will read it. But I did not follow any rituals. I just believe that if it really has power, then let's just say what's happening. So I, every day, like after completing my study, every day at 9 o'clock, between 9 and 10, I just read it 2 times. Okay. And after reading 2 or 3 times, I chant the name of Lord Ram. Okay. Like Hanuman is the, like, a devotee of Lord Rama. So I chant the name of Lord Rama. And in these 10 days, I slept well, actually. I did not have any nightmare in the night. And I started waking up at like in the Brahm Muhurat, what we call in Hinduism. If you wake up in the early, like before 4 o'clock, before 5 o'clock, that's, spare time is called Brahm Muhurat in Hinduism. So I started like waking up at in the morning. So yeah. So I started, yeah, there is some power in this line, whatever it's written. So I started believing in. So yeah, that's
Like,
my like journey.
if someone tells you, "Hey, reading books before sleeping can give you better
No,
sleep,"
nobody has told me. First of all, nobody has
okay,
told me. I
like,
didn't say that.
like
Yeah, I wanted to
we don't
experience
need to
it by
tell
myself.
you. Like if
Yeah,
there's a stove very hot, when you touch it, it burns. No one has to tell you like for this thing to happen, okay?
yeah.
Because it burns.
First, you have to experience it. Yeah, like
Yeah,
if I tell you that the
Hi, man,
fire burns you. Yeah, sorry.
Shikar, like you shouldn't interrupt me, okay? I was listening to your story, okay?
Yeah,
So,
please go.
like your story to me, I mean, it's not a good reason to believe a God exists in the first place. Why?
Mm-hmm,
Because
mm-hmm,
you had some sleeping problems. You started reading books before you sleep. Now you're sleeping
mm-hmm,
better. That's all.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And I don't think that's a good reason for me to believe a God exists.
mm-hmm. No.
But anyway, like seemingly it's a good one for you.
Mm-hmm,
Like this Ben 2006.
mm-hmm. No, like listen, like first of all, what I believe ki nobody makes someone to believe in God. If you are really experienced, because if I tell you some this a story, then obviously you should not believe in that, because unless or until you experience that thing.
Even if I had experience, I
So
wouldn't believe.
as you told, it's like 40 lines. There is 40 lines in that book, and it's not something that I do not read books. I used to read books a lot. Like I have read Atomic Habits. I used to read before sleeping book. Okay, even I read books. But how
When
can I just tell you? Like, yeah.
when were you reading books before that?
Yeah, after completing my study, I have a habit of just reading 15 minutes any book.
Okay, you were reading books 15 minutes before you
Yeah,
sleep, but
yes,
you were not able to
just
sleep.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but like this one, your experience, how long you were reading these things?
It's been, I think, I have read, I think, more than 10 books. I think I'm not a, like kind of,
No,
I
I'm
have
not
don't have
asking
any
how many
100 books.
books.
Yeah.
No, I'm not asking how many books you read.
Okay.
I'm
How
asking
long
your
have I been
experience.
reading?
Yeah, like you said, 15 minutes when you were studying, but this
Mhm.
experience, godly experience, you said you were
Mhm.
reading books and you're sleeping well. How long, how many hours or minutes you were reading?
I think how many hours? What?
The duration of your reading, man, before sleeping.
Okay, it's like it takes, it's not less than 15 minutes because
It's
like
less than
reading
15
Hanuman
minutes.
Chalisa, it's just, yeah, it's like less than 10 minutes, I would say.
Okay. So have you
Yeah.
heard about placebo effect?
Placebo effect. Yes, I have
Yeah.
heard. Yeah.
Do you know how it works?
Yeah, it's like you believe that it's like it's gonna help me. That's why it works.
Okay. Did you get my point?
I got it.
Okay,
So
cool.
you're saying that it's like there is a placebo effect in behind it. Yeah, it might be.
Might
It
be.
might be. But what I believe ki if something is working in my life, so why don't you adopt it? Why don't you just make it habit? But one I have a questions to you, Miss Philosopher. Like, if you are
Well,
non-believer,
why I'm saying that, Shikar, because
yeah,
there are
please.
other people who have similar experiences, but they have the experience with other gods. Okay?
Hmm. Hmm.
So to me, okay, maybe there are many gods, maybe that's why there are many people who are having different kind of experience with different gods. Do you think that all those gods are also true?
No, I cannot like comment like whether they are true or not. If they go, I think God is one, but they have a different form. Like in Hinduism, there are many gods, right? So these are the different forms. Whether you
Different
believe in Lord
forms.
Krishna, Lord Rama, whatever.
Okay, but what if the person believes that their god doesn't have any form? There's only one god and it doesn't have any
Yeah, it's
form.
also fine.
But
It's
but
also
this
fine.
is not true according to your belief because God has forms. But for other
Hmm.
people, God doesn't have form, so they still have the experience.
Hmm.
So there is something wrong here because you guys cannot be true at the same time. I mean,
Hmm.
one says no, God doesn't have forms. And you say God has forms. Which one? Which one is true?
I think if you believe in God, like if you believe in God, so it's not matter for you that whether you believe in any idol or you just you worship like which has any idols for. I think if you believe in something who is like, if you like believe that someone is protecting me or someone is like guiding me in my path, so just even I have never went to any temple in my life because I don't want to go. If there is God, then he's like intelligent enough to just judge me by my work.
Yeah, if there is a God.
No. Mhm.
And that's the problem. We're trying to figure out whether God exists or not. And like, your
Okay.
experience to me just sounds like a placebo effect. So,
Mhm.
mm,
It might be. It might be. Okay. Okay. Let me. I want to ask you a question.
yeah, go.
If you, yeah, why do you? Okay. As you told that you are non-believer, you don't believe in God. You are atheist, right? So it means you don't believe in God. Okay.
Mhm.
So tell me, what is the difference between believe and do not believe?
Okay, it's like this. You have money in your pocket, let's say,
Hmm.
right now, and imagine someone who doesn't have money in his pocket.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is the difference. You have the belief
Hmm.
in God, I don't have it.
Hmm.
That's
Okay.
it. Yeah.
I always think about this question that if I say, okay, if I say that I believe in God, okay, it's my belief, okay, that I believe in God. So don't you think if I do not believe in God, it is your belief that you don't believe in God?
No, it's not belief. I
It's your
explained it
belief.
simply, like why we're not focusing on my example. So belief,
Yeah.
you think
So
it's like a money you have in your pocket,
Mm.
okay? And I'm
Mhm.
looking in my pockets, I don't see money, okay? If I don't see
Mhm.
money, do you think this is a belief? No, it's not
No.
a belief, it's lack of the belief, okay? I don't have
Mhm.
it.
Mhm. Okay, suppose that if you have money in your pocket, okay,
Mhm.
and if I ask you for a money,
Okay.
philosopher, please, can you give me some money?
Mhm.
So would you say at that point that I believe that I have money?
No, you wouldn't say that. You know that you have money.
Yes, because this is the difference. Like I think, believe when you are sure about the situation, you do not say I believe in this. I just suppose in which country are you from?
Man, I think you're missing the point again. So belief, having a belief is like having money, okay? Sure, when you have money, you know that you have the money, okay? That's another topic. We could go there also. So
Hmm.
if I like do you know God exists, by the way? So you believe, yeah. Can you say I know God exists?
No, we are not sure about it. That's why we
Okay,
believe.
cool. Yeah, okay. So you have the uncertainty, but you have the belief, okay? You have something, which is belief. And again, I don't
Mhm.
have the belief. I don't have your belief. That's it. And not
Mhm.
having belief is not a belief. You should understand that.
Mhm.
That's the case. So you think that like some atheists are also believing. Yeah, that's true, by the way. Some atheist people believe that there is no God. They have the belief also. But
Yeah.
like, I'm not like that. I don't have the belief. God exists, God doesn't exist. I don't have those beliefs, okay?
Mhm.
Your belief
I
is
think.
God exists, right?
Mhm.
I don't have it.
I think
Uh,
belief comes. I think. Acha, what is the? I think belief comes where we, we do not have lack of, uh, कहते हैं ना कि lack of information. You're not sure about it. As simple as that. If you are not sure about it, you start believing in something.
okay, like maybe yeah, maybe that's
This
how
is
you
for
believe.
example. Yeah. Just suppose that I'm from India. Okay. So if you ask me in which country I'm from, I will never say I believe that I'm from India. No, I'm sure about it. I'm from India.
Okay.
I think we do not have surety about whether God exists or not. That's why we believe in God.
Okay. I'm also not sure, and I don't believe. So when you're not sure, you can have a belief. That doesn't mean you cannot have a belief. So you have a belief, I don't have a belief. We are not sure. You and I. He disconnected. Okay. So we have Pinocchio and we have Sam. Sam, I think you're breaking. Or maybe it's me. Not sure. You're still breaking, Sam? Sorry, Sam, you're breaking. Oh, wait a second. Is it me who's breaking? I need some help. Who's breaking? Oh, you cannot hear him. Yeah. Me too. Okay, I will mute him. Okay. You're back, Shkar. Welcome back.
So like if you completely just ignored the God. That's the conclusion. No?
Ignoring the God?
No, like you certain about it that there's nothing.
Who said that? Like my last words were probably you
You're
didn't hear.
atheist.
Shkar, either you're not listening properly, or it was just the connection when you left. I said we're not sure, both you and I. We're not. Oh, fuck. We've lost him again. Anyway. Oh, you missed Martin. He's not here.
Martin was here today.
Not yet. I'm live just for an hour, Woke. And I didn't see him. If there is a creation like pen, pencil, obviously there is a creator, yes. Sure, like those things are created by humans, we know that, right? We create those things. We know, that's why we know they have creators. How we know? Because we create them. We have evidence for it. That's how we know that they have creators. I will repeat that again because I know where you're going. We know that they have creators because we know that we create those things. That's how we know they have creators. And please choose your arguments wisely after this. Oh, that's a question I don't know. How your God exists, Sam? How the creator exists, the creator of this universe. Who created the creator of this universe? If you think that things have creators, if therefore universe has a creator, then who created the creator of the universe? Oh, someone summoned Martin. Yeah. Then Ben 2006 was asking about you. And you're here.
Hello, guys. Hope it's going good. Who's Ben 2006 that invoked me, to come on?
But like there will be like Ben, maybe let's do it today. Okay. Speak up, man.
Hey, Martin, I heard you on tacos yesterday. What'd you think of that?
Yeah, that was awesome talking to a
You
scientist.
thought that was awesome? That is incredible, dude. I can't believe
awesome.
it. I
He
can't
was-
believe you.
he-
I can't. What do you think is awesome about being called deluded for 45 minutes?
He was even saying he also studies demonology. Just like I studied from a
Dude,
theistic.
this is insanity. This is crazy.
He said he
Dude,
studied.
Martin,
everybody listening
Martin,
needs to go
walk,
listen to
Martin,
that
walk,
show.
Martin, walk.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna mute. This is crazy.
He's even ghosting me.
It was so refreshing talking to a respectable scientist. It was awesome. That's why I enjoyed it without being called names and stuff. And we were learning from each other. We were
So
sharing
what did
experiences
you
and stuff.
think about what he had to say about your view on biology and design? Because I'm a computer programmer too, and it was real. That was the first time I had heard somebody who has degrees in computer science, philosophy, and is almost done with his biology degree, and is apparently some sort of officer or high up, mid level or something in a biotech firm. That was great for me. But what did you think about his flat out rejection of your view?
No, he was agreeing with me that we are cracking the code more and more of the.
This is
Yeah, I asked
crazy.
him. do you are we cracking the code more and more? And he said, yeah, definitely, we're cracking that code more
And
and more and
he
understanding.
told you it's not code. What did you think of that?
He said that we can. He also said that I'm right that you can store the computer code on the DNA code.
No, he said
And
it's not the same kind of code at all. He said it's not the same thing. He refuted everything you said, dude.
no, we were having
The
a
only
friendly
thing
discussion.
the only thing he agreed with you about is that information does ride through the system. He never agreed, and that was it. That's
No,
it.
we
That's
agreed
all
on a
he
lot of stuff. Me and him agreed on so many stuff, but I didn't agree
Everybody
with him.
needs. Everybody should go. Everybody listening to this needs to go to Breakfast with Tacos.
Yeah, you can go and
And
listen. It was
I'm gonna,
awesome.
yeah, I'm gonna go find that stream, and I'm
Sure,
gonna
you can.
post it in the YouTube chat right now,
Yeah.
so everybody hearing this stream for all
Yeah,
time
you can go.
can go listen and hear how deluded you are.
You
It's
can claim I'm
crazy.
deluded over and over, but the one thing I didn't
Just like
agree with
Taco
him.
did the whole time you guys were talking.
I was agreeing with him a lot with that scientist because he actually has knowledge. But I wasn't agreeing with him when he said, I asked him, is there evidence for God? He said um, that because you can't falsify it, you can't get evidence. But then I told him you can falsify it by if something has always existed, like even scientists in the old, like atheist scientists in the past use that argument because it's foolproof. If something has always existed, you don't need a creator because it has always existed. Only things that begin to exist needs a cause or slash will be some cause, that could be a creator or something else. And I don't think he knew that if something has always existed, it's a falsification. So there could be evidence for creator. So in that regard, he was a bullet, but he was very respectable, which I enjoyed a lot.
Martin, the thing is, if people are interested, then they can watch it. Okay.
Yeah, they don't need to watch it.
No need to mention about what happened. This is not like
Yeah.
over show thing.
Yeah.
That we.
No, he started bringing that topic up.
Yeah, I
don't
know.
But philosopher, I wanted to ask you: have you ever experienced like weird phenomenon or seen weird stuff, or never in
I
your
heard
whole
some
life?
stuff, but I couldn't investigate. I would like to investigate.
From who did you hear it?
Relatives.
Someone trustworthy or what?
The trustworthy part is a little bit, suspicious.
So what did they say?
Don't want to go in details. That, like as I said, I couldn't investigate.
But what can I perhaps hear what they claimed or?
No. Doesn't
Okay.
matter. Doesn't matter. If I cannot investigate, then this is not, worthy for me. Again, some people are claiming something as a poor evidence, as I said many times.
Yeah. So it was friends and family that has multiple experiences, weird experiences that they testify. So at least you came in indirect contact with this stuff because so many people
Doesn't matter. Like if it was my mom, father, my siblings, if they claim something, still it's just a claim to me.
Okay, so you when they claim other stuff, do you believe them?
No, I don't. If they claim supernatural things.
Okay, so it just just when it's supernatural, then you don't
Yeah,
believe them.
I don't. Yeah.
But
If
other
they
stuff.
say, we had seen a fight, okay, I believe. If they say we ate there in this restaurant yesterday, okay, I believe. If they say, well, we had relatives as a guest yesterday, okay, I believe. But if they say angels came into our house yesterday, oh, wait a second, there's a problem here.
So would you investigate it more then, or just
What?
say it's a
Yeah,
bunch
like
of
if
nonsense?
my parents did they claim such things? Yeah, I would like to investigate, but I would like to investigate their psychology also.
So, do you think people have visions that can be explained away?
Like, yeah, through hallucinations or misunderstandings, optical illusions, many other things, right? People don't know a lot of things, right, Martin? They don't know a lot of things, and those people are way more open to interpret a lot of things because they don't understand, right? When they look at the sky, when they see a star trail, they think that the star has fallen on this planet, but it's just a fucking rock hit the atmosphere and burned, right? But people don't understand that. They think that stars are falling like that on the planet. And there's a huge gap of knowledge about the universe. That's why they just claim such things. They observe something, which is true, right? They don't create that imagination, right? It's not just dreaming. They see something, but the way that they interpret is, wow, it's off the charts. Okay. So when I hear such kind of things from the people that I know, probably the first assumption that I will have is they most likely misunderstood something or hallucination or some other things that we can
Yeah,
explain
me too.
naturally.
I would also look for opposing views. Um, so something interesting as well. Like I heard one scientist, and he studied the field of UFOs, which just stands for unidentified flying objects. So there's a lot of UFOs, but we realize that a lot of them is explained by natural phenomenon. But there's also like 1% that's very weird. But he claims like in Russia, there was a lot of cult stuff, and the UFOs were most common at 3 a.m. there, he says, which is quite interesting for me, because that's a characteristic I would think of from my experience of these experiences being most common at 3 a.m.
Which experiences?
Like I said, I watched Emily Rose and woke up at 3 a.m. Me, my brother, my father, we all woke up at 3 a.m. And I still want to make a video about that 3 a.m. phenomenon. And anyway, so I first watched the video, nothing happened to me. Then I wanted to share it with
Oh,
other
no, wait,
people.
wait a second. Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I have a small YouTube channel where I just share stuff with people to try and help people. But
Are
I'm
you
not trying to get
posting
famous.
these conversations also?
Posting which conversations?
The ones that you're having in these platforms?
No.
Okay.
I'm not. Why?
Just asking, man.
No. I'm just sharing some research that I did with people because, yeah, I like sharing stuff and reading from other people. But yeah, I still want to make a video about the 3 a.m. phenomenon. So what happened? But I told you, Gamos. I looked at the exorcism of Emily Rose. It's based on a movie based on a true, supposedly true exorcism that happened. The guy went to jail, and I watched it. Nothing happened to me. Then I watched it with my brother and my father, and we all woke up at 3 a.m. and it scared the crap out of me. So then I wanted to do tests on this stuff because I was like, perhaps the video is brainwashing me or something. So I wanted to do tests on other people, and I showed them the video, and they also woke up at 3 a.m. The one guy, he didn't even finish the video. He woke up at 3 a.m. The other guy,
Martin,
didn't.
one question. Are you telling them your story?
Some of them, yeah.
But you shouldn't. Like, if you want to experiment this, without biases,
Yeah.
don't tell them.
Yeah. Next time I'll try that.
Because here's the thing. Like, here's the phenomena about the brain. Okay, it doesn't have to relate to demons or other things. If I have a plan, okay, a different one than the ordinary ones. If I have to wake up early and I know when exactly I have to wake up, I just wake up, man. Like, mostly, like, I don't even have to set alarms. Sure, I'm setting alarms, but I just wake up because I condition myself to wake up early, and somehow I'm waking up early. So if you condition someone in a way,
Yeah.
yeah, like you may get some results, but that doesn't mean you have to explain it through demons or
Yeah.
through
No,
some
I
third
agree
party
100%.
explanation.
I
Yeah.
agree 100%.
So if you want to
But
experiment,
but the thing is, the what do you call it? I was waking up at exactly next to my was a clock, and it would be exactly on 3 a.m. It wouldn't be like 1 minute over 3 a.m. Be
Mhm.
exactly on 3 a.m. So what's the chances of that? But anyway, then I started doing tests on other people. I wanted to do tests on one friend of mine. He
you
said,
did
"Let's
or
do this."
you did?
Huh?
Did you try
What?
the experiment on other people?
Yeah, I wanted to. So I wanted to
Or
do
you
the test on
wanted
my.
to? Like
Yeah,
you're
and I
still
did.
waiting?
I did. I did.
Okay, you did. They also woke up exactly at 3.
I'm telling the thing. No, what happened is I wanted to do on my one friend, and what happened is he said yes, let's do it, and then immediately that night he woke up at 3 a.m. He showed me a screenshot, and he said he's not interested in doing these tests. He's
He
not
was
gonna
scared.
play. Yeah, he was super scared. The
Mhm.
other guy was in India. I sent him Exorcism of Emily Rose. He watched it, and he contacted me late at night, super scared, and said, I just laughed at him when he told me this, but because I've never heard about this, but he said like his light went on next to his clock at exactly 3 a.m. and a vase fell, he claims. So
But
I was just laughing
again,
at that even.
so like you lost me here because now you
And then,
cannot try it on me because you're telling
yeah,
all the story here.
yeah, so it's not going to work on you.
You
So
should
it's not worth.
you should set the experiment without telling them
Yeah,
when they're gonna wake up.
yeah. So there is examples where I didn't do the experiment directly on them. Like this where I was watching this alien or not alien UFO phenomenon where they were looking at evidence of UFO stuff and that it's most common at 3 a.m. was also interesting. But then I was looking into Satanism and they claim these demons tell them to do their stuff at 3 a.m. There's also another guy that is a psychologist who was very skeptical in this area. The Roman Catholic Church asked him to give his input on what they thought
Um,
perhaps was
yeah, but what do you think,
cases.
Martin? Aliens and demons are working same. They have similar properties, or demons are just aliens, or aliens are just demons. Which is the case here?
Um, aliens, in my opinion, is perhaps just demons, but I'm not 100% sure. Uh, but it's quite interesting, like how the U.S. military like attack these UFOs and try and, but they seem to be immaterial because they move so fast. The G forces are so insane that any material being would die. I don't know if you've looked at all the jet footage of the US military spent millions of dollars trying to figure out what these things are. You can go and look. They spent millions and millions to try and figure out what these things are. They've sent jets after these things. But I think they might be immaterial, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is.
What if all of it is fake?
Yeah, sure. You can.
What if the military like tries to get some money from the government, like just create this myth, and they say, hey, we want to investigate that, and you just get the money. Like, what if this is a whole scam?
But the thing is, the difference is the fighter pilots come and testify in court. They had a whole like system where they had to testify what happened with video footage.
Like such scams are not like made by only one person. You know that, right? Like even street scams are not done by one person. It's done through the groups. So if some pilots are testifying like that, why should I think that? Oh, wait a second. Oh, there's this pilot. He must be telling the truth. Why should I think like that?
Because they have video footage, audio footage, they have
And people
multiple
examine all of
eyewitnesses.
them. People examine all of them, and they
Yeah,
don't think that it was an object or they don't think
a
it's
UFO just
even
means
object.
UFO just means unidentified flying objects. So
Yeah,
that's
but according to those examinations, they say it's not even an object. Like it's an optical illusion, resulted by the cameras. So there are a lot of good explanations about those things,
sure you can make alternative explanations,
and there
but
are.
then the people testifying to it wouldn't be lying, right? Because they actually. But the problem is these people see it with their own eyes and the instruments. It's not just the instrument
Like
showing
the
the.
latest one, I don't think they had seen through own eyes. I also checked them. I don't think they were claiming that they had seen through their eyes. And again, when they see something, okay, again, this is human brain. If they see something on the screen, okay, but like that, they might be, excited about what's going on. And again, like if they see something else, okay, something else, maybe just a reflection coming from the water. Most of them they had seen over oceans, as I remember. So maybe like the sunlight reflected and they think, oh yeah, that's the object. Okay. Maybe because of the excitement, somehow they lost their reason. They were not reasoning well. And that's, human feature, right? When we're excited, we don't think clearly.
Yeah, sure.
So we can
Could be.
explain all
Could
those
be a
things in
possibility.
that way.
Yeah, you can always make counters for evidence, like I said, but it doesn't make it no longer evidence,
Yeah. But like again, but it's a poor evidence. And why we think it's a poor evidence? Why it's only fucking jet pilots? Why like ordinary people in the forest, like with all well, we have this old technology, right? We have more videos than ever, right? In the past, yeah, people were claiming, okay, and there were a lot of claims, right? And
Yeah.
right now we have the technology, like we can.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's
I think
awesome, but
demons are gonna.
why?
I think
Uh,
demons are gonna find it harder and harder to hide because now we can see into wavelengths which we couldn't previously see. There's so much
Oh,
wavelengths
now
we
they
can't.
adapted that they're hiding themselves?
No, I'm saying they're
Then why we
gonna
don't have more
show.
footage that we
I
can
have footage of
investigate?
this stuff, like multiple camera angles.
Multiple.
Yeah, but it's just a massive amounts of energy that you see on the screen. So, but that can also be explained away by some phenomenon we don't yet understand.
Sure. I watched another video recently. It was probably just a power station where electricity is like seem like a giant ball of lightning, but from further it looks really different and amazing and mysterious. But there is the explanation.
Yeah,
So
there's a quantum physics what do you call it, engineer, a physics engineer or something. He built cameras, and he had a store. um I think I can't remember if he built cameras specifically because there was stuff moving, and he was saying this is quantum physics scanning, like this. He wanted to capture what is actually moving the objects. The previous owners also came to him and say like, how are you enjoying the news factory? And he said nothing's wrong with it. And the guy said like, don't you hear the noises and the pounding? That's why we moved. So he was curious what's going on at night, so he put off cameras and he saw stuff moving, and then he built cameras so we can see what's moving it. And there was a massive amounts of energy moving this stuff, and then he got an exorcist to make it go away, and then it stopped. And then that started this curiosity in this field. But it's a part of a documentary where multiple stuff like this is documented in a documentary.
are you aware of that? Like many so-called claims have been proven something natural.
Yeah, sure.
Like we have a lot of examples of this, right? And don't you think that's a good indication that others might be like that also?
Yeah, but
Because
even if
because the
demons
ones
exist,
no,
even if
here's the
demons
thing,
exist, it would be natural.
the ones that have been debunked are clear, okay? Clear. It's not indirect. Like they have been debunked, okay? But like
Yeah.
yours always come in a ambiguous way, indirect way, always. So far, none of them have been proven something, ooh, wow, supernatural. None of them. And always it's coming with these ambiguous statements, observations, tests, and indirect evidence. Like, don't you think that the other side has more reliable, methods at least?
I mean, we also always should be skeptical of this evidence, and we should
Okay.
always look for counter arguments and
Then
stuff.
why are you
I'm
not
not
waiting
saying
for direct evidence, clear evidence? Why are you not waiting for that? Why are you jumping immediately,
But
like you believe that those things are real, demons are real?
no, I'm saying it could be evidence for demons. It's not
Could
foolproof,
be, but
obviously.
but again, we have more evidence for many of those things have been proven wrong so far. Sure, some of them are still waiting for evidence, tests, or other things. But when we look at two examples, the other side is heavier, man. Like, people always think, right? Ghosts, demons, aliens, and whatever. When we checked, we learned that, oh, it was not. What makes you think that, oh, this one might be different?
Yeah, I'm just looking for the simplest answer that explains all phenomena, like
Yeah.
Oximus razors.
Mm-hmm.
That's the you're searching for the simplest answer. It's usually the right one that explains
Yeah.
massive amounts of phenomena. So, like,
Exactly. The natural explanation, I think, is the best explanation in this case, because
but it's
so
not the
far,
simplest.
like many of them, they have been proven natural. And it's very simple. You don't have to add ambiguity or something unknown. You don't have to add those things. Simple, very simple. It's natural. And we have evidence for, at least for the previous incidents. And then we can induce that, oh, okay, that this one probably is the similar one. People just misunderstand, or people are scamming, or people are
Hmm.
lying, or people are deluded. So that these were the case before.
Yeah, sure. There's always people that lie and trying to make money, but I don't think it's like this in this part. But I could be wrong. I told many atheists, I wish they can explain away the evidence so that I can think demons are weaker, or if they didn't exist, I would be even more happy that they didn't exist, or that there's less evidence for them. But at the moment, I haven't found super good arguments against it. It's like in a murder case, there's so many pieces of evidence showing the guy is guilty, and the most simple answer is he's just guilty. Or you have to make counter arguments for each piece of evidence that the guy is guilty. Well, I'm currently with the simplest explanation. If someone can give me massive good arguments, I would celebrate that because I want the person to be innocent. If you understand what I mean, I
Your
want the
answer is
person to.
not a simple one, man. Like you bring something which is not proven as a simple explanation. Doesn't make sense. The logic doesn't work like that, or science doesn't work like that. Like, you're trying to prove something, right? You're looking at the evidence and you say, "Oh, wait, this must be the best explanation." But the best explanation doesn't work like that. It works based on what we discovered so far, how we explained things before. Okay, then we say, "Oh, yeah, why this is the best explanation?" Because look, every time we search such kind of phenomena, okay, we're doing this for a long time. None of them have been proven in a magical way. Like, always, we had explanation, natural explanations, and this is the evidence, right? We have evidence that so-called claims mostly proven to be wrong and proven to be natural. That's a great evidence, and then you just dismiss that. And you say, wait a second,
Say
we cannot explain this one. Yeah, we cannot. Okay, no problem. And you're saying simplest explanation is demons.
I'm just saying it fits the data the best. I wish it didn't. It fits all the data, like even in the music industry, there's many places where you can see these things popping out. It's not just in one sector. But it's like, say, a creator came to Earth, okay, and he healed a person, and then we investigated it. We would see the nanomolecular machines healing the person and think, okay, but the nanomachines healed the person, not the creator. You understand what I mean? We
But
only
how
have
do
the
you know
evidence that
God works or supernatural works? You're saying that even God is working in a natural way, which is an unjustified claim.
I think even us making stuff, we use natural or methods to do stuff. I don't think God just breaks the law of gravity for no reason. Or
That's just an assumption. What if God just do it? You know, like God is doing that. Then what if this is the case? You don't know that. You're just assuming, like, oh, if God exists, God would be doing in this way. Based on what?
like I think God uses natural phenomena.
How do you think so? Why do you think so?
Like even in the Bible, he uses natural phenomenon to punish people. Like the 10 plagues was natural phenomenon. You understand?
Okay,
The
punishing
10 pl-
is something else. What else? Do you think that it's natural to turn water into wine, or walking on the water, or coming from death after 3 days? Do you think these things are natural?
like if a creator comes to the world, it's totally natural for him to be able to do stuff like that. It's not like magic for me. Like we can
It's
do
not
it in our
magic.
world. We can
Okay.
do it in our worlds, like the creators of our worlds that we go in virtual reality. Like they can also do weird stuff in there, but it wouldn't still be natural.
Yeah, but
Like if they
what if God is doing these things in a way that it's currently not possible? So he breaks the physics to be able to do those things, but we cannot do. That's why to us it's not natural. But anyway, like fuck, this is a very useless topic.
What do
S-
you think about quantum physics? It looks very like weird.
So what?
Like it's very weird. Like
Okay, let's
even
accept
just
it's weird.
gravity.
So what?
It's like we wouldn't expect there to be a speed limit in the universe, or
Wouldn't expect why? Well, who said that?
I wouldn't expect that.
You wouldn't expect that? Okay.
Yeah.
And who the hell are you, Martin? Like, I wouldn't expect, like, speed limit, and there's speed limit, so there must be God explanation behind this.
No,
Well,
no,
what an
no.
argument.
No. I'm not using an argument. I was just saying there's weird stuff happening. There's weird things in the universe that scientists detect
You
and
don't
find.
expect something and then you call it weird.
Yeah, it's
I don't
something.
think reality works based on your expectations, Martin.
It's like even gravity. We don't know 100% what
We don't
gravity is.
know. Yeah, okay. So there's no need to create arguments from our ignorance then. We don't know.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
that's true. We don't know. We don't know how universe exists. We don't know how universe started expanding. We don't know. Okay. We don't know whether there's a cause for the universe or not. Or we don't know. We should stop here. We don't know. That's all.
But shouldn't we investigate it more and more?
We're doing that, but you cannot just assume and go only for that assumption. Okay. You ignore all other explanations. You
No, I
focus on
don't.
one. You focus on your expectation, only one expectation, and you're trying to confirm it. And
No. I try and also look at evidence that counters it.
yeah, okay, but I'm showing you seemingly you're not interested in. Again,
No.
like many of
I
these
make those same arguments. I make those same arguments you make.
which seems like these are not same thing, Martin. Please, like do not picture you're presenting the same. Well, the phenomena so far have been debunked, have very great evidence, but the phenomena has been proven we don't have. Okay, you can't say it's the same.
No. I'm saying in my head, I sometimes make the same counters. Like when I first experienced the 3 a.m. phenomenon, I was looking for natural explanations. I
You
wasn't
couldn't
jumping
find.
immediately to.
You couldn't find right natural explanation. So that
I
means
couldn't find. I couldn't
therefore
find.
it's
Uh,
demons, right?
no, I couldn't find a natural explanation that explains every possible piece of evidence that I had of what happened.
Okay, yeah, you couldn't find an explanation. You couldn't find a natural explanation. Therefore,
But I
it's
think
demons.
no, but even demons, I think, is totally natural. I've started to think
Demons
they
are
probably.
totally natural. If they're
Yeah.
totally natural, why still we couldn't test them, investigate them?
People
Well,
do
you would
test
be
it.
making people. Which people, Martin?
Do you know Arn Ra?
Aaron Ra?
Yeah.
This crazy atheist?
He has done tests. I even made a video about him doing tests, and people pass his tests with weird phenomenon. But he also claims he saw this stuff, but he tries to explain it away. He said he could call up this stuff anytime he wants, and he could make people see it. If you want to see it, he can make you see it.
And
Stuff like that.
and
No, I'm saying, have you heard about him? Arn Ra.
heard what? I know him, but heard what exactly?
So you know him?
Yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Yeah, I made a video about him actually being shocked that people are passing his test. Was a weird phenomenon. The one girl was
He was
passing his test.
testing. He was testing those things, and
He was at once a Satanist or in the cult or something,
he was
and
a
he was
Satanist
doing
before. Okay.
yeah before he was an atheist, and he was doing tests on this stuff. He could see this stuff and call up the stuff, and but obviously now he says it felt super real to him, but obviously he claims it can't be real.
What reason?
Excuse? I couldn't hear.
For what reason he thinks that it was not real?
He says it can't be real
But why?
because it's not it's not according to his beliefs anymore.
Oh,
So
really?
he's saying it's impossible to be real.
It's impossible to be real. Oh, and he's not giving any other explanation for it.
I'll have to go get his quote. Let me see what his exact quote is. Then I can read it for you.
It wouldn't be so cool if you're misquoting him, man.
Hopefully I
To
don't.
be honest, I don't like him that much, okay? But I don't think that he's that much stupid to claim things without any explanation.
I just have to find it. Where did I save this?
Walk.
Let me see. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, here's his quote.
I don't know how many times I should warn you today, Walk, but you're going off the limits.
Okay, Aaron Ross said, I already have seen ghosts, a few of them, in fact. I've also seen an astral visitor and half a dozen gargoyles on attack. I used to be a cultist, and I was quite good at it. I could. Can you still hear me? Hopefully, I'm not kicked or something. Can you guys still hear me?
Sorry. Yeah, I can.
Sorry, what did work do?
Walk was walking.
Okay. Okay, so Aaron, I say, should I start at the beginning?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I used to be a cultist.
He used to be a cultist. Okay, is it short?
Yeah, it's short.
Okay, please finish it and then.
I could make you see and hear and feel any supernatural thing you already believed in. If you wanted to perceive it or already believed in it, I could make it manifest. But a series of events forced me to realize the auto-deceptive power of faith, and I had to contend with the fact that several things I experienced, in which I still today seem very real indeed, I couldn't really have happened. In time, I even realized that if I hadn't primed myself through ritual obedience, and that's where the quote stops, but it goes on.
It goes okay. I have to listen from him, but I don't have much patience for him. Okay, so.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe he has an explanation. Maybe he doesn't have.
Yeah, obviously he's going to try and explain away that evidence that he experienced.
Okay.
What do you think about the one scientist, Miko Kuku, saying, it's a weird name, the human brain has 100 billion neurons. Each neuron is connected to 10,000 other neurons. Sitting on your shoulders is the most complicated object in a known universe.
And
Do you agree with that? That it's the most complex object in the known universe?
okay, it's complex. So what?
So you agree that it's the
I
most
don't
complex
know.
thing?
Like, I'm not agreeing, but let's agree. So what?
Yeah, I wouldn't use an argument from complexity though. That's not a
You
good argument
shouldn't
for it.
because like you have to accept your God is also complex. Therefore, your God also has a creator. You'll create an infinite loop. Don't start it.
Yeah, yeah. No, I
Yeah.
just wanted to share something awesome about our brain.
Okay, yeah, brains are complex. Yeah, we can see that. It doesn't say anything more than that. It only means yeah, it's complex.
And what do you think about the DNA code? Do you think
It's also complex. So what?
do you think there is an argument to made that from a previous experience that code usually comes from intelligence, like especially the highest form of code?
Patterns come from intelligence?
Like the highest form of information is like
Okay. Who coded the God? Answer this question.
we don't know if it consists of code.
Oh, but to me, it seems like a code. So do you see, like the way that you look at things? I
No, if
see
he
your
has a
God
code,
as a code, intelligence, power, awareness, love, all those emotions, a lot of things, a lot of properties you even don't know, right? To me, it's like a code, like a human body. Who
if
coded
I
all
could
those
see
things?
the code, if I could see the code, then I can investigate it. But the
You
DNA
don't have to
code, I
see.
can
You
test.
understand that, right? You understand intelligence. You understand knowledge. You understand information. You understand all those things. It's not chaos. It's not random, right? There is an order in God's existence. There must be, right? Then
I
who
don't know.
coded that?
I don't know if there's a code.
You
Like
don't
I
know.
would love to see.
What is a code then? What is a code to you?
Like it's digits
Digits?
in a in a format that provides information. And the highest form of coding gives commands and instructions that's carried out.
Instructions.
Yeah.
Commands,
So
instructions.
yeah, like
Okay. Okay. God has information. God does things. Okay. That seems like a command. Okay. So we have a working mechanism here, which is God. Then who coded God?
God commands things, but that's in a code. You can do it in a human code. You can do it in the DNA code. You can command
Okay. Like
things.
you look at the DNA as a command, right?
Yeah, which we can change to
Okay. I
follow
look
our
at the God
commands.
as a command also. So God is also commanding. God has commands, right? It's not
Yeah.
different, man. Martin, open your mind. It's not different. So God has commands versus DNA code has commands. You think one has a creator and you think the other doesn't have a creator. Why you are inconsistent?
No. If God has a code, which I don't think he has, I
Yes.
think he
Like the way
gives
that
a
you explain the way that you explain the code. That's why I ask, what do you mean by code? And yeah, it fits your God also. God has
No, but I'm
information.
talking.
God has commands. Okay, so what?
Yeah,
God
but
is also code.
if we give a command, that's not a part of us. Like it goes out of our mouth, the command through speech or whatever. It's not a part of us.
It's not part
So
of us.
yeah,
Where the commands come from?
from us.
Okay, so where the command comes from DNA code? It comes from the DNA, right?
It is the DNA.
It is the
doesn't
DNA. Command is the DNA.
The DNA code contains the command. It
Okay,
is
God
in the DNA.
contains the also all those things. God also contains those properties. God contains command also.
No, I don't think that logically follows.
Really? Like
Like
maybe you
if
should
we
start
could,
thinking about that.
Yeah, if God is consisting of a code, sure, then you have then God needs a creator, especially if it code begins to exist. If it doesn't begin to exist, it doesn't need a creator. But obviously, if he has a code and it begins to exist, he needs something to code him. If you understand what I mean.
So you think that like there must be a creator for it, right? That's what you think.
If God has a code like us, like a that gives commands and instructions for him to be built like it does for us, then and it has a beginning, then sure he needs a creator, just the same as we do, it seems. But I don't think I think he has always existed.
That's what you think.
Yeah, but I could
So
be wrong about that.
we're talking about the creator of the universe, and you see, like you want to escape from the problem by having another belief. Well, wait a second. The creator of the universe doesn't have a beginning. Oh, therefore it doesn't have a creator.
He
Therefore they're
claims
different.
he has no beginning in his
He
own words.
claims. No, you didn't
Yeah.
prove he first. You have to prove he. Then you can say he claims. Okay. This is all what we're trying to do, proving that he exists, right? So without proving he exists, you can't say, oh, he says that because it's circular. Okay.
Okay.
That's what we're trying to do. We are trying to prove he. Since you couldn't, then you can't say, oh, he's saying that, he's doing that.
But a lot of stuff in life is circular as well, like even using your brain to figure stuff out with your brain.
That's another cop, Martin. Like there are circular things here, therefore God must be circular. No, it doesn't make sense.
Like if you want to prove this universe exists, you need to use the universe to prove that it exists. It's circular in that regard. Do you understand?
We're not making that for certain. It's like we just assume that, and we're aware that maybe it's not true. Okay, so we just point a starting point to be able to reason together, because I don't want to assume that you're my imagination. Okay, for some other reasons, and when we're doing that, we are aware of that might not be the case. Okay, but in your case, you're certain about your beliefs. You're certain about the
No,
existence
I'm
of God.
open.
Yeah,
I'm
you
always
are
open.
Okay, if you're
I'm
open,
always open.
yeah. So
I
then,
don't want to be.
you can think the other part also, like we are thinking right now. Yeah, like all these claims necessitates other things. If that's the case, then your belief is false, because it may work in a different way. Again, if you believe that these things cannot exist naturally, okay,
Yeah,
then
but you have
God
to
cannot
remember that.
then the creator of this universe cannot exist like that also. It also needs a creator.
But
And
you
you
know,
always create the infinite regress.
but you know that I think creators creating things is natural. Like in my opinion.
Okay, so how many creatures, like this chain goes like how long? Infinitely.
Like if a creator has a beginning, sure, it can go on to the next person that is not infinite, has
How can you
not
claim
always.
that the creator of this universe doesn't have a beginning? How can you claim that?
Because I said, like in his own, I believe the
You
Christian
didn't
God is the
prove.
most.
You didn't prove Christian God. Come on.
Yeah,
So
but
like
I'm
you're
just.
circulating it immediately.
Yeah, so it's not foolproof. That's not foolproof. It's like using this
Hmm.
universe to prove that this universe exists. It's circular, but it's not foolproof. Some circular stuff is not,
Is
a
that what?
massive. It's
Yeah.
the only thing we have.
Okay,
Then
this is
sometimes.
another fallacy also, you know that?
What fallacy is that?
It's called two coquet fallacy. Oh, you're doing the same, man. You're doing the same.
No, no,
Don't look at what do you mean no?
no. I'm
This is
saying
exactly a logical mistake.
no, no. I'm not saying you do the same. I'm saying sometimes that's all we have, like
Sometimes
this
that we will.
universe
No,
to
that's not
prove.
all we have. That's wrong. Okay, I can bring millions of scenarios in front of you. Okay, that's not the only belief that you can have.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah,
again,
sure.
for example, 5 creators created the universe is another option. two creators created this universe. Another option, like they can be two together, or they can cause each other. There can be
Yeah,
10 creators. Maybe they're causing each other, or maybe they coexist. They're not causing each other. I can give millions of examples. Okay,
yeah. There's a good
but show
argument
it.
actually for that. I saw a good argument for that. Like
Hmm.
the guy tried to prove through math. I think the guy's are atheists actually, but he tried to show through math that um, like if you he had a table, okay, and he put at the one side we exist, and then at the top he said sims, like what would be the chances if simulations, like say people made simulations of this world, what would be the chances of us existing or people existing in that world? There would be a higher chance if there was people simulating, and then for gods he would probably have a lower chance, and then for God a even lower chance, and then for no God making us is the lowest chance, and is if you just remove everything from
Who did that, man?
um, hmm?
Who did that?
The one atheist guy, I can show you I can
Atheist
tell
guy
you the name.
said there's no God is the lowest option here.
I'm not 100% sure what it, but I
Okay,
don't think it's a
like,
Christian.
you said, like I can do the same thing with the Noah's Ark. I can say, oh, this dude was not an atheist.
It's called ASAP science. ASAP science. Can math prove God's existence?
Mhm.
And it provides a little bit of evidence that of just logical arguments um, that the creator making this world is more probable than nothing creating the world.
Mhm. Okay, then they accept infinite regress. Okay, interesting.
They also use an argument in that same video that says premise one, if there is no God, humans developing is very unlikely, and humans did develop, is premise two, and premise three is it is unlikely there's no God. It's like a
Mhm.
it's like a logical thing,
Why
even
the
if
hell that stupid fucking atheist is still an atheist?
they probably try and explain away the evidence.
Why he remains as atheist?
Just like you have evidence and you're still atheist.
Uh, but I don't have such an evidence, and I don't claim that that's the case.
And
In his
I don't
case, it
think
must be strong evidence. But why the hell he's still an atheist?
he remember in his table, simulation is the highest. Like even what do you call it? Elon Musk, he doesn't believe in God. He believes we might be in a simulation because according to that argument, the
So,
highest probability of simulation.
well, according to him, like, why should I give a fuck about like a you know drug addict? Well, why should I care about him? What he says
No,
again, like another genius, another inventor was thinking Martians are sending signals to us. He was Nikola Tesla. Why should I care about those people?
yeah,
What
they
they're
make
telling
mistakes.
about gods? Yeah, they
I'm
make
just
mistakes, and they will
yeah,
make better mistakes when it comes to other fields.
yeah, but I would still call them atheists or a little bit like atheists.
A
I
little
don't know.
bit
I don't
atheist.
know. Yeah, because
Okay.
I don't know. Perhaps if you believe in a simulation, I don't know. It could be close to theism, but I don't believe it's. I don't know. Do you think that?
Simulation, like, is theism for me.
Excuse me.
Simulation is theism for me. It's like believing in God. Simulation necessitates simulators.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. So that's like treason for you that they also theist then.
And in some way, yeah, like simulator. What is a simulator? Someone who created this place, right? The universe. Doesn't matter if it's a simulation or something else. It means that this has been created by someone, right?
But perhaps it can be an unguided AI or something. I don't know.
Unguided AI creating.
Yeah, they would probably run to artificial AI creating them or something.
Still, somehow you have to reach some intelligence, right?
Yeah, some
As a
intelligence.
cause, yeah.
Yeah. Neil deGrasse Tyson also, which freaked him out, is the argument that if we create lots of worlds, we're going to create massive amounts of virtual worlds, and it's going to become so real that people are not going to be able to know if they're in the real world or in a virtual world. And if people simulate so many worlds and you throw a random dot, in which place would you fall, like in a simulated world? And that's one of the arguments that has irritated him a lot, and I think he tried to explain it away somehow, so he's less irritated now by that argument. I can't remember what he said.
And
how
I
he
can't
phrased it.
use some scientists' irritation as a good evidence for God or simulation. Sorry.
It's just an argument. Like, if there's thousands of simulations of worlds, and you throw a random dot, in which place are you going to fall in a simulated world? But it's not foolproof evidence, obviously, but it's
Yeah,
just in a
Martin, when will you stop presenting bad evidence? When exactly? Till
But
you
that's
bore all
good evidence
people?
for those scientists. Each person sees something is good for them as evidence, but another person sees it as bad evidence.
Yeah,
So
well, what they see is far from your beliefs, even. That they're really far.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Sorry,
the
Martin.
thing, the
Martin.
fact is,
Martin, I was like, I'm bored, man. Like, well, we're talking. What you present is weak evidence
what do you
for
want to
me.
talk about then?
I want to talk about, evidence which, which sounds good, better, and seemingly so far, you don't have what I want, and I want to proceed. Okay, you're not showing me the ones that I need. I need
Okay,
something that I can test on
what's
myself.
can you
You
give me
do.
multiple examples of things that you need, like evidence that you would want, like
Yeah,
not just one
you, you
example,
you
like
you believe in a
multiple?
Christian God, okay? I want to test this
Mm.
God,
Okay.
and the good evidence for this God is seeing something that God can do. Okay,
Hmm.
I have a cup on this table. If somehow this disappears right now,
Mm.
I'll count as a good evidence. And there is my um, phone on the table again. If I see another phone on the table, I'll think, yeah, this is a good evidence for such a God. And again, if the same God starts doing these kind of things, I will say, hey, can you please talk to Martin? I'm typing something in my hand. Can you tell me what I was typing? I get the correct answer. Oh, yeah, that's a good answer again. I mean, good evidence for me. So if you're not able to present such kind of evidence for me, then there's no use.
Yeah, God can present such evidence for you, but you have to, like, from my experience and from my research, a person needs to be like super sincere and open to God and like,
Martin, I will block you if you imply that I'm not sincere. I don't need people
I'm
to
not, I'm
assume
not,
things about my
I'm not
personality. I don't
implying,
need
I'm
you.
not,
I have millions of people on this planet. They can assume a lot of things about me.
no, I didn't say that. I
You
didn't
said
say you're
that,
insincere.
like
No,
I know that I'm fucking sincere about this, and you're saying that you're not
no,
getting
I'm not.
those things because you're not sincere.
No. I'm saying from my research,
It's
from
that
my,
means your
I'm not
research
saying,
is false. You see, I'm proving that your research is false because I am sincere. I'm very sincere. I'm not getting such kind of experience or evidence. That means it's not about being sincere. You should change
I,
that information.
I'm, yeah, I'm just saying from what I saw, like
Okay.
when people ask that way, then they get answers for the stuff. It's not
Or
like
maybe
they
it's
can
not working like that. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm also sincere and I'm not getting those things. So that means it's not about being sincere. It must be something else. It doesn't work.
yeah, perhaps it can't work in all circumstances, so it's not foolproof.
Yeah, it's not
Obviously.
foolproof. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's
So
not
then we should
foolproof, but
think
I'm
that there
saying
must be another component here.
it's not a foolproof thing, but I'm just saying from my experience that I've
Yeah.
seen
Yeah.
where people ask stuff and they do it super sincere,
Yeah.
then they get the answer
Okay, but
from
that's
God.
not a good thing to put it there, because people may assume that the people who are not getting experience are not sincere people.
Yeah, I'm not saying
You don't have to say
that,
it by words, but when you give the example, it means that. Okay.
okay, but that's not what I was trying to
I
say.
don't know what you were trying to do. I'm just telling you, you should stop that. Okay.
Okay.
Because it is implying that people are not sincere. That's why they're not. And why I'm saying
But do you
that,
some
why I'm
people are
saying that,
not
Martin, many people join here. They said this is why you're not having those things, because you don't want to believe. You are not sincere. Okay.
But do you think some people are not sincere?
Many people are not sincere. Yeah.
Okay, so they are people at least.
Yeah.
that are not
There are. And you know what? I think um, some of them even they claim to have those experience. I
What
heard
experience?
those kind of experience that you mentioned. So I don't think it's only about, again, it's not about being sincere or not. If not sincere people can claim the same things, so it's a good evidence that it's not about being sincere.
But do you think a person should be sincere?
About what?
About if they say,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, like if when it comes to God and getting evidence, what if God is not sincere? What if God is not like, valuing being sincere? Maybe God is not sincere also, so maybe that's why those evidence is just going randomly to people.
So can I post a guy that was sincere? He seemed to be sincere, and he did a test, and
Did a
God,
test.
yeah, on God, and he did a request test from God. It's like a 1 minute video. We did that request from God, and God gave him what he wanted. He was crying and stuff, so his heart was super open.
Yeah.
For God to do this and show him that he's real. But do you think a person, like say, I don't want to use the word, or let me think of another example because I don't want to get in trouble. What do you think? Say people that are against evolution, okay, and they say they want evidence for evolution, but they're not sincere about it. Like they're already searching for counters before you give the evidence even to them.
And so
Do you think that's a problem that they're not sincere really, or
like they're not sincere people also. That's what we agreed, right, Martin?
yeah, some.
Okay, then
Yeah.
what the hell you're trying to prove right now? We already agreed, right? There are many people who are not sincere.
So how do we know we're sincere? Like I want to.
It's hard, man. That's why I was telling you you shouldn't say that like in such an argument. You don't know me. I don't know you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't saying you're not sincere. I was never
Yeah, you didn't
saying
say
that.
that. You didn't say that. But when you start the example, that's the implication.
No. I was just trying to say if we want to do this test, we have to be sincere. Like if
Okay,
we
like are you claiming that the people tested these things, they couldn't get a result and they were not sincere? Can you
no
say
no no
that?
no no no
Okay.
no. I didn't say that.
Okay, so that means even if you are not sincere, you should get the correct results, right? Why that's the parameter. Like if you're not sincere, you cannot get the correct results?
Because like say someone doesn't want God, okay? Say someone hates God,
One hates God.
What would be, yeah, say someone hates God and he's asking, like even Jesus, in Jesus' day, they were asking for evidence, more evidence, but Jesus didn't give it to them because he
Okay.
said they were, but the other people he gave lots of evidence for.
Yeah,
Because
that's another like a good reason to scam people. Like you can look at the people who believe in you. You can say that, oh, these people are sincere. They see what I am doing. Who am I? And the people who are not, believing,
no,
you can easily put the label. These people are not sincere, man. They just don't want to believe. You can
but he
say
still at
that.
least gave them evidence. He at least still gave
We
them
don't know
evidence. He
that.
just didn't.
Yeah,
No,
but
he
yeah,
said,
maybe yeah. Again, like maybe evidence was so poor, and still it was enough for many people that they accepted, they believed. We
yeah,
don't
but even
know right now.
his disciples were very skeptical. Like
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe they were stupid.
they multiple times didn't believe. Jesus
Or-
rebuked them multiple times for lack of faith, lack of belief, because
Mm,
even when people testified to them what they saw, they didn't believe it till they saw him.
I don't know,
Um,
Martin. Like this, the whole thing you're mentioning right now can be part of the story. Okay, to convince the other people. Sorry, like you should stop like quoting from history, which is so ambiguous to me.
okay.
I'll
But
not trust,
how,
man.
what did you believe at the beginning of your life? Were you first a theist? I can't remember. Were you
All people are born
um,
as an atheist.
so you were
All,
born as an atheist?
all people.
No, not me. I was always thinking there's a creator.
No, you are not. You started to be indoctrinated, then you started believing.
No, I've even heard like even babies, like even most people, uh, scientists have done tests on it, where they
Test.
mostly think there's a cause always. So like children usually think there's always a cause for something.
Okay, there's a
So,
cause doesn't mean they believe in a God.
so you didn't believe in a God.
All people don't believe in God when they're born.
So when did you start believing in God?
Not like when you were a child and when you start understanding the language and the concepts and things. Yeah, it's the time that you start believing in things that you don't know.
So you started believing because your parents told you or what?
And then the majority of the believers believe like this. Majority of them.
So did it happen to you?
All people.
For how long?
What do you mean for how long? Doesn't
For how
matter.
long did you believe in God?
Doesn't matter, Martin. Doesn't matter.
And in which God?
Doesn't matter.
I just was
No.
curious about your background. Like,
Doesn't matter, Martin. That like you don't you see that there are atheist Christian, atheist ex Muslims, atheist ex Hindu, atheist ex blah blah. Doesn't matter. All people can become an atheist. And their background is
sure.
irrelevant. If Christianity was true, then there shouldn't be ex-Christians, right? Or if like somehow gives some more benefit or advantage, then we shouldn't see. And by the way, I think there are more ex-Christians than other religions. They become more atheists, I think.
Okay, but so you weren't a Christian, right?
What?
You weren't a Christian, right?
Okay. I got so bored. He wants to dig something which is not important. He wants to do that. I don't know, for entertainment, for good faith, for bad faith. I don't know intentions, but the persistence is not good. Okay, Martin, that's a red flag. You should stop that when someone says stop. Even though I'm explaining, you keep doing that. Okay, that shows that you're not sincere, Martin, and that's a good indication. But anyway, what's the time? Yeah, it's a good time to create another room. No, you're not. You're not. I don't know what you're doing exactly, but pam, 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 pam. She will never stop. Nonsense. You should stop. You should stop nonsense. You should stop the nonsense also. He keeps joining. Okay, this guy also doesn't stop. Hey. I'll mute you. Because of the background noise. I don't want to listen to your TV in the background. We have a specific topic, guys, if you don't know. And this is live on YouTube, you should know that.
Hello?
Hello?
Assalamualaikum.
Hello, welcome.
Where are you from?
I'll meet you. Because you're not listening. Hey, Khalid.
Hi, brother. Okay.
Your audio is not clear, man.
What is the name of channel?
Your audio is not clear.
Sorry. What is the name of the channel?
Oh, you're asking the channel, but still your audio is really bad, okay? If you're planning to have a conversation we cannot have, you should know that. Here is the link for my channel.
This is live and now on YouTube.
That's what it says, right? Yeah, it's true. I'm not lying about my welcome message.
Okay. Sorry, I'm talking about this is live in YouTube now, yeah?
Fuck. He doesn't understand.
Can you voice over? I don't. Can you hear me?
Okay. Oh, he's still unmuting himself. Yeah, guys, for the people who can understand English, we have a specific topic in this room, and this is live on YouTube. And if you'll ask, hey, is this live on YouTube? I'll kick you this time. Dude, you were planning to ask the question?
How many followers do you have?
Okay. I sent the link. You don't want to check it, man?
I made to search in YouTube, but
Oh, okay.
I don't see any channel name.
I send you the link. Ben 2006. Are you here, man? Ben 2006.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, just watch me, okay? Just watch me. I'll mute this guy again. Okay, watch me, Ben 2006. Hey, Ordi. 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay. Yeah, and now it's your turn, Ben. Ben. 10, 9, 8,
Hello, bro.
7,
Stop, bro.
6,
Why are you counting, bro?
5, 4, 3,
Please stop.
2, 1, 0.
Bro, you learn.
Yeah, I'm learning the numbers, man.
Okay, you learning numbers. Okay, so what is 10?
Okay,
Wow,
10 is
amazing.
this.
You have a 10 followers. You have a 10 subscribers in your channel.
I'll meet you again. I hope you start being curious why I'm muting you. Okay.
So do you have some sort of discussion? Somebody here?
We want to start the discussion, but people are so careless about what's going on here.
No, I guess you're a philosopher. I don't know if I can go against you in some way.
Okay, you want to answer the question, dude?
So you just rage bait, as I see on your YouTube first few videos. You just rage bait believers.
Rage bait believers?
Yeah.
What does that mean, even?
I mean, you're trying to antagonize them.
Antagonize them?
Yeah, find some logical traps in their
logical
thinking, and you post in this, or you believe it yourself.
That's what you think?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't
tell
know?
me. I never
No,
followed
I
you.
don't think that's the case.
It is.
I try to engage with old people, not only even believers. I try to understand whether God exists or not.
So you speculate on this, and you made a channel out of the topic, but you don't specify if you believe it yourself.
I
Right?
specify I'm an agnostic atheist.
Why don't you go full on atheist? Why can't you?
Why I'm not
become
hard
full
atheist?
Yeah, like 100% be
Oh,
atheist.
I can't
Why
be
do you
sure.
think
That's
that has-
fine.
Okay, so what sort of discussions did you have before I joined?
Doesn't matter. Like, if you're curious, you can see this on live. Just look at today's live. You'll find what we had before. But are you here to engage with the topic or not?
I'm atheist myself, so I don't think that
Oh.
we disagree on something.
Okay, got it.
I'm just curious what other people think. I was wrestling this topic when I was younger with a lot of religious people, and I didn't find fruition into debating religious people. There's no point. I mean, they just created this logical, I don't know how to say, viruses in their head, traps.
Traps? No. Sometimes I suggest people to stay as a believer.
Yeah, but they've been debating this all their lives in their heads, and not only in their heads. They've been reinforcing their belief for all their
Maybe.
lives. You can't change their thought pattern. Let's say
Oh.
their ideas that they built.
My purpose is not
already.
to change them. If that's the consequence, yeah, there can be such a consequence. But it's not my purpose. And some people change, some people don't.
Okay. So as I see, I have a third video, Pascal's wager, and I heard this
a lot of times.
And I heard this a lot.
Yeah.
Religious people talking about this.
Many times, yeah. They like Pascal without even knowing him, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who is that guy. I remember him from math classes from school. But beside that, I don't know what he did. Probably was philosopher. But how do you think is religious necessary in 2025 in modern countries?
Depends. In modern countries, I think it depends on the person. It depends on the country. Oh, people need a lot of things in their lives, right? One of them is comfort. And for some other people, they just want answers. When they don't have answers, they don't like it. It's kind of giving some stress. So there are different kind of people. And for some of them, religion is the medication. And yeah, but if we cannot change a lot of things in this societies, probably it will just remain as a medication for many people. But again, like there's not only one solution for everything, and people need God for many different reasons. If we find solutions for all those kind of reasons, then yeah, then it will be unnecessary. But if we don't, it will be unnecessary for many people.
Hmm. Does anybody want to add up something here? We have like
Yeah,
10
we are
people.
waiting for believers. Yeah, let's
Yo,
start giving the mic.
do we have Muslims here?
Ooh,
They are the
Muslims.
best to debate.
We like Muslims. Yeah. Okay. I think there are a lot of atheists right now.
Hi, philosopher.
Hi.
When you become an atheist, at what age?
Doesn't matter, man. Is it important, really?
I don't know. I'm just curious to ask you.
Okay. I became an atheist yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
Hey, hi, I'm Jay. I sorry. Am
Yeah,
I
go.
allowed to talk?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was like I mentioned in the chat. I'm not religious, but at the same time, I'm not fully convinced that everything is random without control, right? So when you say you're an atheist, I would like to understand what's your point of view. Like, do you still believe there could be something bigger than us, bigger than everything around us, or do you believe everything is random with no control and no governing power?
Okay. Where this echo comes from? Oh, it comes from Rana. Okay. So let me think about what you said so far. Randomness and okay. Maybe you should repeat again.
Yeah. So maybe let me ask it differently. When you say you have become an atheist,
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe, the creation, our life, and everything in the universe, is that all happening without any reason, and is that your point of view?
Okay. So first of all, I'm an agnostic atheist. I don't know how the universe works exactly. So we know a lot of things about the universe, but not everything, right? There's always a lot of things that we don't know. So somehow, like, we should accept the randomness. I don't accept, by the way. Like, I don't say that, oh, I think all. No, we have physical laws. Things are going according to those laws, right?
Yeah.
So atheist people are not suggesting that there's a chaos in that sense, okay? But it doesn't mean there's no cause. Sure, there are causes. And again, the causes are physical laws and other things. But the problem is there any intention behind, right? So for example, imagine a scenario where an apple falls to the ground, okay? What are the causes?
Yeah, the gravitational pulls, right?
Yeah, there's gravity. Maybe at that time it was windy and just it fell, and sure there are other reasons that we don't have to go in detail. It's not only wind and gravity. So there's apple attaches to the twigs. Anyway, like no need to go there. But can we say that like in any of those things that we observed there was intentionality? For example, can we say that gravity increased intentionally to pull the apple down? Can we say that? No, right?
No, we
Can we say that the wind intentionally blew exactly directly to that apple, that specific apple, to make it fall down? We cannot say that also, right? Or can we say that the tree released the apple, in a way, intentionally? We cannot claim that also. So that in all what we observed, we know that there are causes, a lot of causes for that thing to happen. And we also know that there are causes things for everything in this universe. We observe causes. But the problem is there any intention or not? Like, it's hard to understand. I still don't understand. I observe a lot of things. It seems like there's no intentionality. No intention. I don't see any intention that a big asteroid hits on the moon or hits on Jupiter or other planets. I don't see any intention behind. I see causes, okay? I see what is happening.
Yeah.
Me, I can't say, oh, it was intentional or no, it wasn't intentional. We observe galaxies are colliding each other, right?
Yeah. No, I agree.
That
I agree.
some powers intentionally collide them, crash them into each other. We can't say that. That doesn't mean this is not the case, by the way. So, like this example is I always give to people when we talk about many gods. So maybe there are many gods. They have a fight. Maybe that's why those things are happening. But we don't have a very good evidence to say that that is the case. We just observe those things, and we have explanation for many of things. Like again, gravity. Like we know why those things are going towards each other, and many other reasons also. But intentional part is to me ambiguous. That's why I can't claim there is no intentionality. So people give, for example, the explanation for physical laws. It seems like it has been designed, okay, but it seems like because other things in the universe that we observe, again, it seems like there's no intention behind. They're working in a way that they're just happening.
Yeah.
So when we combine all those things that we observe, I don't have good answer for it. I don't know. That's my answer. And
Yeah,
and
that's good
I
enough.
want to make a bigger point here. So if let's suppose all these things are working in an order, okay. How God works then? If there is a God who's controlling these things, who's controlling the controller? Who created the controller? So let's look at your remote controller, right? Someone created it, right? So
Yeah.
that controller is controlling the TV or other devices, and it has a creator also. So if there's a controller of this universe, who created it? We can ask these questions and we will go infinitely, but for believers, they will stop, okay? And this part is for the believers. If you stop, then you accept that order can exist with no cause. It exists, just exists, and you don't have explanation for that, and you don't want to explain that, and you don't know the explanation. It just exists. And okay, we can apply the same thing for our universe. At least we observe our universe, right? We observe it. We can assume the same thing. It just exists, okay? It doesn't need a cause to exist. It's just existing. Why all these things are happening? Okay, because they're necessary. It must be like that because this is necessary. Okay, these are not good answers, but these are the same answers for God. If you can apply it for God, then why you're having problem to apply it for the universe itself?
Yeah. No, that helps. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, we are having less believers day by day. We have Charlie. I think I've seen Charlie before. Oh, we have Alexander. Shadi will come back.
Hello.
Hello. We have Snow. Yeah, hello.
Yes, I'm just listening about God.
You're just listening, okay?
Sounds like interesting.
This one sounds interesting. Okay, cool. Okay.
Who created creator? Maybe he was always.
Alexander, your audio is not clear, man.
Why do you think that somebody created creator?
Okay,
Maybe
your
he
audio is not
was always
clear. Yeah,
existed.
yeah. Well, that's what I said. We can say the same thing for the universe. Maybe universe always exists because energy cannot be created and cannot be destroyed according to these, physical laws that we learn. If that's the case, why we don't assume? Okay, if it always exists, that makes sense. And we can say the same thing for this universe also.
But universe was created in one day, great bang or something like this.
Alexander, I'll mute you. I think you don't understand what I'm saying. Your audio is really bad. If you change something, tell me. I will unmute you back, okay? Hey, Anna. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should send the link later on. New room. New room. Okay. I'm jumping. Okay. Hey, Quixotic. Not much. We are having a smooth day. We don't have many speakers. Yesterday we had a better one. Some people really got bored, and some people got annoyed a lot. But to me, it was okay. Okay. Who do we have here? Let's check it out. Kakashi. Hey, Ben. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5. Oh, man. He also learned to count down. Okay, cool.
Hello, buddy. How are you?
I'm okay. How about you?
Where are you from?
I'm from heaven.
Heaven. I am also.
Oh, cool.
Where is your location?
If you, the
Share your
world.
location.
You said you're also from heaven.
I am also heaven. I am finding for your location. I can't reaching. Please.
Another terrible microphone. What useless questions? Okay, Martin, Rocky. Oh, are they still talking? I see them in the previous room. Okay.
Gasper, how are you?
I'm okay. How about you?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Your day gone?
Sorry, come again?
Saying how your day gone?
I don't understand.
Okay, you want to become Muslim?
If there's good evidence, why not?
Okay, repeat after me, okay? Ashhadu.
I said if there's good evidence. Do you have good evidence?
No, I am too small to give you evidence. That's why.
That's not a good evidence. I know it already.
I am too small. I didn't know English so much. I know only Shahada.
Okay. Then you shouldn't be in this room, okay? We need better speakers in English. Okay. Anyway, guys. Maybe this should be the end. Tomorrow, I promise there will be a long one. The long one.
Hello.
And let's promise something else. I see that many people are annoyed by Martin. I will
Hello.
not have Martin tomorrow as a speaker. What do you think about that?
Hello.
Hello again.
Hello. Hello.
Uh,
No, it's okay, how old are you?
What about you?
I am 14 and you?
Oh, amazing. Where are you from, man?
Okay, you're very noisy, Khalid. You should know that. And I think the other guys are also very noisy.
Hello.
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 I'll
Hello.
kick you, Khalid. Sorry. You are very noisy. Yeah. Okay. Intellect. Welcome back. We have a developer.
What?
Okay, you're the kid, right? What was your age?
What?
Okay, anyway. He doesn't understand English. That's enough to kick him. Mocha. Welcome back. What's that? In Nile. Okay. Developer. Yeah. Oh, he said 14. Okay. Teenager. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah, anyway, seemingly we will not have it today. Rahul, RK,
Hello.
RK, hello.
There are
Yeah,
so many people who are always talking.
they're here to listen.
Oh,
Yeah. What about you? You are also a native listener?
no. I just came here.
To check the topic?
Why do you believe in God?
That's the question, yeah.
I believe in God because uh, my English is not that good, but I believe in God because I believe that nothing can create by themselves. Like there is some power which create everything. There is something beyond our imagination. That's what I think.
Okay, which power created the creator of this universe?
Nobody knows who created this. If
And I think you didn't
everybody
understand the
knows,
question, Rahul. Or maybe you understood it, but mostly people don't understand. That's why I assume you didn't. Who created the creator of this universe? So you believe that the universe has a creator. And since you said no, nothing can exist without a creator, so who created the creator of this universe?
yeah, that's a nice question, but I really have no idea who created the creator.
But do you believe that the
But I
creator
don't
has
know.
a
There
creator?
there are multi. I don't think. I don't know. Is there multiverse or something like that? Like in Hinduism, I'm Hindu. There's a topic like a multiverse, where Lord Krishna has many forms.
I see.
They tell.
Yeah, but who created Krishna?
Uh, he is eternal. Like I don't know, but
Oh, well, you
I'm
don't
not
believe that the
official.
universe is eternal.
But like I think that there's like if this universe ends, another universe create like this. I have no idea.
Okay, man. Okay.
But I believe in God.
Oh, good. Good. Anyway, yeah. I am leaving out. Before that, I want to send a special thanks. Scamchan, Pal, like Kids Lao, blah blah. How to roll an asteroid. Vogue, Edward, Daniel, Mr. Bot, Michelangelo, Space Pirate, Wibecon. Yeah, Julie Snow. Anarchist. Why I don't see your names here. Wow, that's weird. Crisp, yeah, I didn't see Crisp also. Mr. Parker. Okay, he complained a little bit. Okay. Who else? I think that's all. Yeah, but yeah, promise tomorrow I'm not gonna have him. But that will be a long one. I hope we can find speakers. So yeah, let's hope for more believers. And thanks for joining again, Intellect, Woke, and other people who join here, and for Talk also. Yep. Take care, all of you. See you, I hope, tomorrow. Bye bye.